show where we have fun. Hey y'all, how you doing? Hey Joe, how you doing? Glad you came through. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show where we have fun. Grab your friends and dance along. Join the party all night long. We're you for a ride. Buckle up, hold tight. We're gonna ignite. Shake your body to the rhythm. Let the music take control. When the beat drops, you better lose control. We're to make memories, create an unforgettable night. Forget about your worries. Let's spread the love and shine so bright. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show where the energy is high. We're gonna dance the morning light. Feel the music. Through your veins. Come on down, let's have fun. Let's have fun. Hey Joe, how you doing? Glad you came through. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show where we have fun. Grab your friends and dance along. Join the party all night long. We're you for a ride. Buckle up, hold tight. We're gonna ignite. Shake your body to the rhythm. Let the music take control. When the beat drops, you better lose control. We're to make memories, create an unforgettable night. Forget about your worries. Let's spread the love and shine so bright. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show where the energy is high. We're gonna dance the morning light. Feel the music. Through your veins. Come on down, let's have fun. Let's have fun. You and me, we got something so sweet. A love that's got us moving to the beat. Oh yeah, we're rolling, catching the vibe. Sugar Love Show, we can hide. Oh, welcome to the love train, baby. Get on board, but drive you crazy. We'll take you places you've never been before. That's how we do it. That's what we're here for. Ooh, yeah. Step inside, feel the rhythm in your soul. Let it take you like the good times roll. Yeah. Shake your hips, let your body sway. The love train's here, gonna make your day. Oh.
Hey y'all, Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome to the Sugar Love Show. Hi, baby. I'm telling you, this news been piping hot. Right now, I want to go over. I'm gonna do a review or a reaction to Kev Rowe. He's been blazing, baby. He's been blazing. Now I didn't watch the full. thing because y'all know um when I do the my reactions, I like to be just as shocked as y'all, right? Just as shocked as y'all. And I like to y'all to hear my real reactions. I watch some, hope and pray. Hopefully, I cut through it just a little bit just to see if there's any music in there, but they be authentic reactions when I do it or commentary, right? So, anybody who's watching the replay, y'all could skip past this, right? And fast forward it and go to the show. But I'm waiting for a couple of more of my people to come on up in here. Hey, Jack. Hey, Jack. Well, I'm going to play like one more song and give some people some time to come on up in here because I'm telling you, YouTube and the algorithms, boy, they just terrible. They terrible. So here we go.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless, just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my
I don't know about the 3 to 5 years, right? I don't know. Cause baby, it's gonna be out with the old and in with the new. Good to see you, Paula. Now we're gonna get up in here, right? And we're gonna start off, like I said, this video credit, right? I might not watch the whole thing, right? Because y'all can go check out the whole video. But this video credit goes to
you was talking about yesterday.
You heard. I will sell everything but my soul. This is what?
this video credit goes out to Kev Rowe University. Kev Rowe University. Make sure you guys go and check him out. He be blazing, baby. He been doing this a while. He does a good job too. I've been watching him for many years, right? So we're gonna start this show. I just wanted to leave y'all with this. Let y'all see. Look at this picture for a little bit. And let's go.
Understanding their science behind their mission. Press 1, they understanding is deeper It's deeper than they caps.
Hey, girl, I've been praying.
It's
Hold on.
my
I've been praying. We've been praying for you, sister. Still no power. Oh my goodness. But this like my second day back, my third day back. But we've been praying for you, keeping you and everybody from North Carolina to Florida, and especially my sister. But we've definitely been keeping you in our prayers. Oh my goodness, still no power. But it's good to see you. At least we know you are okay. I come back, I'm like, she got what? Oh, yes, definitely, girlfriend. We make sure we pray for you in the beginning of every video. Every video we send you our prayers, sis. You should know you definitely in our prayers. Everybody's in our prayers. Right? It's like my third day back. I had a little mini vacation. A little mini vacation in my house. Yes. Video credit goes to Kevro University. Oh, we love you too, sis. We can't let you get your electricity. We cannot wait. But I'm going to go back a little bit. I still got this little cold, as you guys can hear. We still got this little cold. I still got this little cold. All right, here we go. Okay.
this should press what?
Cav is crazy.
We got their ass. Nobody in the spirit of the deaf community can challenge me. Press what? Why don't they powers work? Because little dead community, I am your father, like Darth Vader said. Did he say I am or was? Press one. Hit the like button. I stand undefeated, Bocat. And you got to understand how you're in a bold press one of She-Hulk. We got the brothers waking up.
Mm-hmm.
We got the
But
brothers
tap
waking
me
up.
again
They
when I get some more
understanding their
Wi-Fi.
science
All right,
behind their mission.
sis.
Press
Thank
one. They
you for stopping
understanding it's
in. We need
deeper.
to see you.
It's deeper than they caps. Press. It's press one.
Hey, Angela.
My brothers in the York Society and the different sciences, they starting to hear Kev all over the place. Bocat. Kev got the keys. Press one. Say I don't. Who don't got? I got the keys. The key to what? Nigga, we the best music. What the fuck you talking about? I got the keys to your sanity. I got the correction codes. Yeah, I know it's silly because y'all wasn't listening to me this whole time in class. Y'all was in y'all feeling. But Kev got the correction code. Press one. That's it. I'm trying to speak y'all language. You feel me? Kev got the truly divine. Kev got the correction code. This nigga been playing the whole Listen, if this was chess, I'd have beat these niggas 7 years ago or something. You know what I'm talking about, fam. I had to find a way to communicate like Series B with your retarded self. I had to communicate. I had to come all the way down to the bowels to talk to y'all. Press one. Now I understand. It's a lot of people out there that can't say nothing because Kev don't got them. I don't got your God Jehovah. I got E99 and the Son Perdition on Perdidio on the air. Now do y'all see what I be saying? Now I got it. Yeah, that's the Yahweh sitting right back there. You see that moon lady back there? The all worship of the what? Talk to me. The celestial what? Talk to me. Don't be afraid. Y'all worshipers of the goat. Come on, let's get to it. Come on. Y'all, the sorcerers and the people of the dead. I told y'all all these faiths was dead. Nobody can help them. Jehovah can't help the son of perdition. They don't, there's no ransom. You know why there's no ransom? There's nothing that they can give for the price of their soul. Press one. There's no. What can a man give? Hold up. On your heart. You don't even know what you're doing in life. You don't even know what you're doing. Getting on a computer chasing another brother. And I'm over here enlightening brothers from different faiths and different religions that only needs others to survive. Nigga, we call that a virus here in the Matrix. Press what?
Not like this.
Now press
Looking
one.
for another
Now press
host
two.
to attach
Press
yourself to.
two.
Your ass is a virus, bro. Get your life together. Press one.
Press
Get your life
two.
together.
Now
You
press
can't be
two.
mad because me in my classroom is studying the son of perdition, your God, Jehovah, and the queen. We ain't. I've learned that you just dead. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever, brother.
Hey,
You just
hey,
want to
baby.
remain dead. Close your eyes, close your ears, and don't say anything useful to the glory of God. Every day,
Baby.
every day, you all gonna get this work. You know why? Because judgment is on the earth. All this is theater, right? These two sacrificed their son. You little dweeb in the bungalow. Press one, Mr. Know It All. They sacrificed their son. Why do I call him the son? Because we already did the scientific breakdown of the son of perdition, the game of chess, and all of this other stuff. But we forgot. We didn't forget, but we left out one major factor: the king and the queen. Press one.
Thank you,
Wait
Jackie.
till black folk understand that Beyonce is ISIS and God Jehovah, Jehovah. Press one is J. This is y'all scientific religion. Like Charlemagne the God told Jay-Z. Do y'all even understand the science behind that? See, they are on the other side. You're on the back side. Nothing good at all. So if your people has been entranced by the spirit of these people right here, and you've been believing just like the people in the
Mhm.
past believe in Satan and all this other
Exactly.
stuff. This is
Blink, blink.
the Trinity of Death. Type that in the chat room. This is Satan's Trinity. Damn, damn, damn. Let me change my title.
Don't forget, guys, if you are watching, press two. Press two, because we want to keep the algorithm going. Right? Now press two. Press two. He said press one. I said press two. Make it do what it do. And press two. Right? Send some hearts up in here. Do something. Send some hearts up in here. Press the two. He said, "Hey, I love you some, Kev. I've been watching Kev since the Sonetter / Polite days. He was the first one getting in their ass, honey. Mm-hmm. Yes, he was. Mm-hmm. Thank you, guys. Keep pressing something. Press something. I'll take the hearts. I'll take the hearts. How you doing, Faith, baby? I hope everything is good with you, because I know you ain't been feeling all that well. All of you guys stay in my prayers. Yes, you do. And then now I got 2 videos back to back. Thank you, Angela. I'll take that too. And that's beautiful. Good to see you too, Angela. How you doing, sweetie? How is my babies doing? How you doing, Angela? I'm doing good. Oh, that is good to hear. How you doing, Angela? Help. I'm gonna try. I'm off my mini vacation, and tomorrow, don't y'all forget to come on up in the Sugar Babes tomorrow in the afternoon. But I had to come on here. I got to get 1,500. I need 1,500 hours. 1,500 hours. Yes, I do.
Real quick. This is Satan's Trinity. Wow. Wow. Let me change that real quick.
Oh,
That's what this is. Satan's Trinity. If you are the God,
I just want to let y'all know. Remember Jay-Z's song 444? Remember the song 444? Let's not forget. Let's not forget. We're gonna keep doing our prayers. Excuse me. J Beyonce birthday is September 4th. Diddy birthday is November 4th. And Jay-Z birthday is December 4th. 444. All their birthdays is on the 4th. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. I just thought I'd throw that part in. Throw that part in there.
God of Israel. If y'all saying y'all Israelites and y'all dead and y'all not risen, yeah, Christianity is for everybody else. You ain't been risen up. You have not come out of a dead state. First of all, you in the meta using digital money, which your retarded self, using cryptocurrency, which is necromancy. You caught in demonology, thinking that is democracy. Press one and spirituality, everything, and you identify as death. You identify as the children of death. And for you Hebrew Israelites, you know I'm telling the truth. So if you black, for sure, if you fighting to be black, you's a child of Satan. In sin, what is sin? We already told you about the tabulated machine in the black box. How it's tabulated, black or white, Jack. So Jay to black people is playing Osiris, God, Jehovah, Yahweh. She's playing the queen Isis, Nana, the moon goddess. Do y'all understand? Let me break this down. Oh, tripping. It's been a glorious war. But I see now this is just merely a conversation from here on out. Y'all bitten from the wrong tree. And that's where they got you. There's nothing that Puff Daddy can, there's nothing he can, there's no type of or amount of money he can pay. Puffy isn't going through what normal people is going through. Puffy is now knowing and understanding he was nothing more than a living sacrifice. Press one. Come on. Who did Puffy give Biggie's music to? Question number one.
Yep, Jay-Z. Jay-Z, yes he did. I remember.
Sean Carter.
Yes, he did.
All of it.
Took them beats and gave it to him.
He betrayed his friend for Sean Carter. All that was done for Sean. All of the parties, all of this one, that's really Sean shit. Everything is through the God. It's all through the God and the Queen. We have been worshiping these people And what I mean by worshiping, and marveling after them, gazing at them from distances, thinking that they're everything glorious. That's worship.
Nah, not me. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Have me thinking about a lot, a whole lot. And this is not something black folk want to talk about. You know why? Because they're worshipers of the same ideology. Osiris, the king of the dead.
Mm-hmm.
They Royal Purple said it best. I'm waiting on y'all. They are sin. Say it with me. This for the people that see the sun at midnight. That's Puffy.
Girl, yes. It's crazy that when the video came out, it's crazy when they did the video, everybody knew it. It's like what it's like now it's a surprise, right? We've been seeing the trainee in there, right? We seen the video when it came out. Everybody wanted, well, let's talk about, okay, well, yeah, she was there, but it wasn't like, that was his date or something. She was just at the party, right? Because if you don't have them in the video, then they claiming you are against them. Well, either who, y'all know how it will go. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
You feel me? Oh, y'all been giving way to sin and entertained by it. You're not the only one. Me too. Me too. So all these little murals we starting to see that
Mm-hmm.
they've been showing us in the world, this is all sin. Shroud of Jesus, all of this stuff. It's all sin. And black women can't say that's not Isis or the Queen Mother or the Divine. Yeah, y'all wives believe this. Yeah, yeah. That's why I had to give it all up. I'm cool. I realize once I start realizing what this is, I start realizing, oh, all the women in my family worship demons. I said, that's it, champion. Hit the like button, and that's it for me. That's all it took for me. Realize, can't follow women. I guess, god damn, they all following witchery. They all caught up in all of their suggestions are destruction. They
Now, before we move further, he's got the son of Poseidon, right? Just in case y'all don't know, I'm going to put the uh the meaning up there for you guys, and then I'm gonna get right back to the video, right? Okay, let me put that up there so you guys can see. Google search, right? Can I make it big for you? Yep. Okay. It means in Christian theology, a state of internal punishment and domination into which a sinful and unpenitent person passes after death. Right? Right? What is the literal meaning of it? Right? Let's see. It is mainly a religious concept from Christianity that means hell. Right? What does the road to it means? Right? If you say to someone is on the road to prediction, you mean that their behavior is likely to lead them to failure and punishment. That means you going at double to double hockey sticks with gasoline, right? You go in there with gasoline. That's just what that means, right? So I just wanted to let y'all guys know that, right? Okay, with some gasoline and some lard. Not even no butter. You're going with some lard. Not even oil. You're getting a regular old lard. That what you right? Okay, so let's go.
To destroy your world, to destroy your families. Because this shit is deep. You niggas probably get no love at home. More get more love. You, Beyonce probably get more love than you in your home in the black community. If you say something about Beyonce, shit, your baby mama might tell you to get out. You talking too much. You annoying her this week.
No, actually, no.
Oh my goodness, they're annoying.
Actually, no. She is the queen, and these are supposed to be two babies up in here, so they say, right? So they say. But a lot of the trans men, they are her worshipers. I know a lot of trans men, boy, they will box you down. You say something about her, they will box you down. But a lot of trans men worship the heck out of her more than women. More than women. If you ever watch these videos, them trans men don't play. Them trans men don't play when it come down to Beyonce. They don't F around. Boy, they be ready to scratch your eyes all the way out. Why should somebody leave me there when I can find? No, you can't find your way there because we ain't trying to find our way there, right? We are not trying to find our way there. You can't leave me there, and I want to definitely get lost on the way, right? I'm gonna get lost on the way.
They're annoying. They are lovers of chaos, lovers of sin. That's easy to say. But how do you break that down? What is it? They are lovers of chaos. You feel me, Royal Purple? They are saying, great. So break it down. How are they seeing? What is chaos? What are they going through? Judgment. Why? And how? Because these are y'all gods. That's why all their children is falling. Fallen angels, fallen glorious beings. When they go down, what you think is going down with it? All of their children. We shouldn't be giving our whole life away to all this shit. From Prometheus to the Queen Mother of Heaven. As I said yesterday, where's the Queen Mother that's tattooed on Diddy's back? Where is it? Where is she? Press one. Where's this? Look, bro.
Not like this.
With the son as king.
Not like this.
How is judgment looking in 2024? Right on time. Right on time.
Mm-mm-mm.
Right on motherfucking time.
Mm-mm-mm.
Y'all don't messed up.
Mm-mm-mm.
Y'all don't messed up. And y'all all
I
believe in
I
something.
am
And
okay.
you must be
He have
born
grown a
again to
class.
even see the kingdom.
Yes,
You
Angela.
must be born, so you can't even fake it no more. A
Mm-mm-mm.
lot of people are just born into sin. A lot of people are York people. A lot of y'all think y'all can fool your way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, you got to be born again to even see the knowledge, to even see. You can't see.
No, not
You know why?
26. I don't like
'Cause
them
you got to be
numbers.
born again.
I
You
don't
got to
like
be ransom. You got to be
all of
part of the
the
ransom.
sixes. Nope.
You're not part of the ransom. You have to
25
be
I'll be
born
there.
again. I realize I'm not even talking to regular people. I'm talking to people who are against the law. I'm talking to little Yorkians. And all you people who come here from different makeups of French and black Nazis and this one and that one trying to grasp on. Now it's playtime. Play ball, champion. The holy trinity of ancient Egypt. These are the ritualistic practices and what they're doing right in your face.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I've been doing this for too long. A lot of people been here. And you know why you can't see? Because you dead. Now the question is, are you one of those people who just like to be dead? Are you a person who's trying to come alive? That's your only question. That's not for me. That's for you, not me. No. I'm good. I'm breaking this down to those who are dead, but got a pulse somewhere. We got a pulse. We got to fucking. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, man, the baby oil all day. Come on, bro. We living all on this earth together for a short time. You press one. You ain't trying to be worried about no gay activity and listening to the sounds of Mace and all this other distraction shit. When the real thing is, a ritual is going on. Turn it off. That's what the butt magic is for. So y'all can listen to Meek Mill and Puff Daddy make love to each other. You seen them out there on the gram and all, but that's not even them. That's porn. That's just nigga porn. That's just nigga gay porn. So what your dumb ass is doing is listening to nigga gay porn. And now you like, oh, you trying to find a way to, oh, that man, look at P. Diddy, they got caught. But really, you got caught because you was listening to the ritualistic behavior of the algorithm, and your ass is listening to gay porn. Not you're not even listening to it and be like, oh, that's now your ass is hyped up about the shit. Now your hormones is going and shit. Yeah, bro, you chill out. You can't think about that type of stuff over here. I don't give you no time. I don't think about that. So the ritualistic trinity, this is what they're doing. This is what they're calling it. This is what our sisters and brothers in the scientific community is caught up in. The brother polites, and that y'all was born into this by ritualistic magic. They're doing this to you, bro. They did this to you. The people y'all thought was y'all father was not y'all father. The people y'all thought was y'all mother, no, y'all. A lot of people was trafficked. A lot of people was they can only go back so far. But when people was kids, you don't know how you ended up down there in Georgia on a goddamn parent. This no wild shit. You don't know. A lot of y'all don't even know your great grandparent. That's MK Ultra for real. That's the real MK Ultra. You don't got the conspiracy theory MK Ultra, brother. You got the real thing. Okay, it's not a myth. Okay, so you need to come out the myth and get back to reality. Hit that like button and subscribe. So there it is right there. She got the damn headdress on, sisters. Y'all been partaking in devil magic. And you cannot even deny it. Because all the single ladies, where y'all getting this from? Y'all divine mother goddess. Now, when Christ returned, the spirit of truth returned, and God is in him, what you gonna do when you caught in sin? Just ain't what you gonna do? You you can't hour your way out of that because that's where you was when God was away. You was right there. So if God is coming as a thief of the night, and you won't know it, it's gonna catch you off guard. So be vigilant in all of this. What happened to you? How did you go from God-fearing people to Egyptian scholar magic? Nothing. Comedic schools. That's how. Look. Y'all thinking y'all against white people. Hell, your gods, they're psycho gods. Because you got to be on drugs to have faith in it, to even see it. I don't need to see God. I don't know. That's how strong my faith is. I don't even need to see it. And I'm like the great parents of the past. I don't need to see it. I've seen it in my own life. You know, I'm cool. I seen it. You know, I don't need to test God. I'm not one to even play these types of games. We get seduced to play these games, these questionnaire ass, and then that lures us to what? Science, the Tower of Babel. But the science ain't the Tower of Babel. I've been thinking about this. Science ain't the Tower of Babel. What's the Tower of Babel? Call it in. Get your name on the spinner board. Explain it right now. Where my spinner? Hell no. We giving away gifts every month. This is it. I'm putting your name on the goddamn board. Where is it? Fuck that. Hell damn that. Oh, we giving away Xboxes, PlayStation 5s, and whatever that is. Nigga, get your name on the motherfucking board. To my best students, you got to break down the science of it. There it is. You got to break down. Let me see. Perfect. Because you got to come out of being dead. That's why. So don't ask me nothing else. Why, Kev? Why you don't want us to be dead? Because I think you deserve something better. That's why. You, Joe Sleepy self. Fresh one. Don't try to run now. Don't try to run now. Come on. Y'all worship the sphere, remember? Now y'all playing stupid. All y'all democrats.
That's right.
All of y'all are democrats. That's what I meant by it. Your political body is that of what you identify with. Y'all identify with the Egypt that got us enslaved? Get the fuck out of here.
That's what they do.
They was taking part, and it was supposed to be one God. It turned into you being God. Press one.
Ooh,
that's why the Bible say deny yourself.
Oh.
Deny yourself.
Tell it.
Why deny yourself, Ali?
Tell it.
Why deny yourself? I bet
Tell
you
it.
never got this one, Ali.
Tell it.
Ali, my spiritual brother.
Tell it.
Talk to me. Why deny yourself? Because they believe they're gods. Press one. That's why they gonna do. You never heard this one. I said you.
Not like this.
You never heard that one, champ. Because they believe they are gods, sir. You have to deny their gods. Who are they gods, Ali? Them. Them.
Write that down, Jack. Deny yourself. Write that down, Jack. We're going to have to talk about that.
Got you.
Jack, please remember that and write that down for me, please. We talk about that another time. Write that verse down, Jack. Deny yourself.
If you want it, don't
You got it.
Press one.
You
If
want it,
you want it,
baby. You
just bust a
got it.
move. Bust it. That's why the women run your whole life. They're in sin and they worship sin. But your silly self, you up here going home every day wondering why
Got
your
your
girl is
phone
crazy because
charged.
she don't believe in God. All she got is problems for you. She believe in the queen of problems, nigga. Do you know what the queen of problems is? Women don't even know how
I
to be
know. I want the
subservient. Why?
verse.
Because they mamas believed in the queen of
Thank you,
problems.
baby.
Why
I
would
want the
they?
verse.
Y'all want to know where that attitude stuff come from? The queen of goddamn problem. The queen of destroying everything that press one. Hit the like.
I need the verse. I need the verse. I need the verse. Dang it, I need the verse. I know it says that, but I need the verse. Daniels, 12:13. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I love you long time. I said, love you long time. So I know Jack got it. And we're going to definitely talk about that. Or Auntie going to talk about that. But we're going to get into that, baby. Because we ain't playing over here. We ain't playing no more. It could be both. Sometimes, you know how scripture go. Scripture upon scripture. And y'all know. A little bit here, a little bit there. Ooh. That daggone dog crying again. We ain't gonna go over it now. Jackie, know what I'm talking about when we do our little class. Fabe, you are more than welcome to come to our classes on Tuesday. On Tuesday, make sure you come to Sugar Babes. Come on in. Come on in. And then maybe on Fridays, uh, we're gonna do a little bit more. We're gonna do my new auntie, right? Oh gosh, Coco, he be back. Jeez. But you're more than welcome to come and join us if you feel good on Tuesdays on Sugar Babes. Come on in. We have service in there, and then on Fridays, probably Thursday or Friday, or probably Friday morning. It's all we're gonna do. Would you shut up, Coco? Oh, your dad'll be back. Jeez. But you already connected to Sugar Babes. It's only an hour. And I on Thursdays I might not be on Sugar Babes. You only get 5 hours over there. So I might do it over here. I don't know if I'm gonna do hours over there because I'm probably leave that one dedicated to Auntie. Because I don't think I could squeeze in hours because 1 hour a week. Yeah, that's for the whole month. But we're gonna definitely keep these words going, baby. We're gonna keep these words going. So let's continue with this. But make sure you be there Tuesdays. I believe at 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock Eastern. But let's go.
Button where she want to be worshipped as God over Adam. Busty. If you want it, don't
You got it.
press one. If you want it,
The baby,
just bust a
got-
move. Bust it. That's why the women run your whole life. They're in sin.
Hey,
And they
Booski.
worship sin. But your silly self, you up here going home every day wondering why your girl is crazy because she don't believe in God. All she got is problems for you. She believe in the queen of problems, nigga. Do you know what the queen of problems is? Women don't even know how to be subservient. Why? Because they mamas believed in the queen of problems. Why would they? Y'all want to know where that attitude stuff come from? The queen of goddamn problem. The queen of destroying everything. That press one, hit the like button, where she want to be worshipped as God over Adam, and Adam is at the back, and she's appeased by the material things of the world, in which encompasses her by way of sin. Okay, this isn't hard. That's why they all dress up. They all become different people when they motherfucking put that makeup on, and they just read talking about, have you read the Bible is fake? Have you read the book of Enoch? Yeah, I did. Where the Enoch said that impress one that y'all got y'all makeup from fallen angels. Of course, I believe the book of Enoch. Silly. Press one. Hold on, B. Of course. Have you read the book of Enoch? And if you did read the book of Enoch, why is your retarded ass putting on the makeup? And why are we using the tree of good and evil to make warplanes? It's good and evil, not evil. Hold on, B. Let me turn it. Let me turn this on. Y'all people don't went off to everything in science is what? So the question is what? Let me see. Here we go. Roadcaster. Okay. Because I hope you, because every caller I'm gonna ask this question. So did you get the question? B, are you there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead,
You
champ.
hear me?
Go ahead.
Now, what was that question again?
I forgot. What was the question?
Read the book of Enoch.
I forgot that question.
Somebody gonna type it in the chat room. Go ahead, bro. What's your point?
Well, I'm looking at the subject matter this morning.
Yes, sir.
They all playing roles. They all are. You was talking about yesterday, science, and even with me looking up the definition of science in the 1828, what kept popping up was art.
Art.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
art.
so
Not art
that's theater arts.
Yes, sir.
The art of storytelling and theater and cipher.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And I'm like, I'm looking. All right. Well, first I'm gonna read. I want to read what I got out of science.
Before you do that, shout out to my student Justin Bergman for that $10 contribution to this program, and Mrs. White for that $100 contribution to this program. Brian Tisdale, go ahead, champ.
Backed by the mind, the science of God must be perfect. Is the example.
So science must be perfect because the mind of God is
Right.
perfect. So if science is proven
Yes,
to be
sir.
wrong because its trajectory is off, then wow, go ahead, champ.
Right. Yes, sir. Okay. Number 2. In philosophy, a collection of the general principles or leading truths relating to any subject. Pure science, as the mathematics, is built on self-evident truths, but the term science is also applied to other subjects founded on general acknowledged truth as metaphysics or on experiments and observation.
Bingo.
As chemistry, you got them. Yes, sir. As chemistry and natural philosophy, or even to an assemblage of general principles by an art. All right. Right there where I said assemblage of general principles of an art. Assemblage. The Tower of Babel, all of them assembled, even in the story, they all assembled together. Okay. All right. As the art of science, agriculture, the science of navigation, arts related to practice.
So what is the flame?
The flame.
Okay, because
look,
because the question is, what is the Tower of Babel and what is the flame? Go ahead.
I'm okay. All right. All right. With me answering that, from what I've been looking at, the Tower of Babel.
It's crazy. I did a whole entire video on the Tower of Babel and it disappeared. It disappeared. right? Because that was the date that Nature Boy was saying that was going to be 100%, right? I believe it's either May 5th or June 5th, right? And that was the date of the Tower of Babel. And the video is gone. It's gone. We read the whole thing. We went through the whole entire thing. So I don't know if somebody copyrighted it and it got it taken down. I have no idea. But that video does not exist. And if it does, I must be blind and I can't find it. But it's gone, right? Because that's what Nature Boy was trying to do, right? He said, I'm 30%. But see, he was playing with them occultists. Them occultists knew exactly what Nature Boy was talking about, right? That's why they had to get his ass up out of here, right? In his mind, he was going to be the one true God, and the whole entire world was going to follow him, right? Was going to follow him in his mind. So he was doing that out. He was doing a lot of that dark magic. Plenty of all of them were doing a lot of dark magic. Not saying that was going to work, as we see, it didn't work. But this is what people are doing now. We have to understand this shit been done for many, many years, right? Hundreds of years. People have been practicing this. This is nothing new. It's nothing new. So it's been tweaked here. It may have been tweaked there. And sometimes people want to do it their way. So some things may be a little bit different than others. Maybe your meaning may not be my meaning or whatever. But the principle is still the same, right? Principle is still the same. But see, Nature Boy didn't know. People know dates, right? Well, a lot of his followers didn't, but them higher ups did. That's why they got his ass out of Dodge. God, you got Ninja, you got to go. You practicing too much of this dark magic and stuff, and you're picking up traction. You're picking up traction. And it's no coincidence. That's the same date where Puffy trial starts. Yep, ego gets in the way. And Puppy trial starts when? In May, right? Let's go.
The Tower of Babel is their knowledge and art. That's their language.
You said it
that
was
they
an
speak
assembly.
in. It's an assembly of the. Yes, sir. It
Okay.
is. It's an assembly.
Okay, so
No, that's not. Hold on. That's not the Tower of Babel. That's not what we read. Let's see. Now, the Tower of Babel, right? Let's go. Let's go. First, let's hear what he say. Then I'm going to play what we read, right? What we studied.
the Tower of Babel is a worldwide assembly or what? It's a way of communication that they all can relate
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
to. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
what is the flame?
The flame is. I look at this. This what made. This what. All right. I'm gonna say this, and this is the reason why I'm saying it. The flame is them stealing God's knowledge without using God.
Go ahead.
Basically.
Go
They're
ahead.
trying to- yes, sir. And what made me say that
So what's that?
is.
So what's that? So what's God's knowledge?
God's knowledge is
Science.
God's knowledge is Science, yes.
So
They
what-
stealing it without him, trying to use it without him.
So is
Okay, now let's get there. They're trying to, baby. Let me tell you, y'all seen the Elon Musk, right? Y'all see the new robots? Elon Musk said all of us gonna have a friend, right? Now, if you watch the J Lo, when J Lo did her movie, right? That she sort of kind of issued in. Remember in the beginning, if y'all watched her movie that was on Netflix, and J Lo in the beginning, she did not want to have nothing to do with the robot. Y'all have to watch these movies, right? We already seen iRobot. iRobot is here. iRobot is here already. It's Optimus, right? It's already here. They already got the cars and they already got the vans. So everywhere you go, your face and everything will be in the computer, right? When you get up in that bitch, they're gonna know who you are. They're gonna look at you and everything, right? And they got the vans, but everybody gonna have a robot as a friend. I told y'all before, y'all gonna miss the human experience. Stop hating each other. Stop disliking each other over bullshit, because the human interaction is leaving. You're gonna miss a real hug. Even when you watch the J-Lo show, remember at the end she got attached to the robot. They're making you have feelings for a machine, right? The same way you could have feelings for a car. Some people hurt you over a car, over objects, nothing that is real. It says it moves faster than his brain can go. When he played games online, people are starting to call him a cheater. Paraplegic. I will have to look that up, right? But evil who? Evil who? People better learn how to hug each other, touch each other, because that's going to be a thing of a past. The human experience is leaving. It's leaving us, right? Technology is here. That is nothing but of the devil. That is nothing but of the devil. Because there is no need. I can see they got it where they're gonna be serving you drinks, cleaning your house. They're gonna be like, how you know where my stuff go? How you know what I want and what I don't want? Right? All you're gonna do is sit down and the robot gonna come to you and no, I'm not talking to no damn robot. But people are so gonna be so lonely because they lost human interaction that they're going to get robots. People do not go see their parents anymore. The parents are left alone. They're going to have robots. These things malfunction, you know. These things malfunction. And there is not even enough electricity for all of this new stuff that's coming in. Where is the power source coming from? Where is this power source coming from? We don't have enough electricity for everything to be powered by electricity. We ain't got it. And I think I did a video on that the other day before I went on my vacation. We don't have the power for it. Y'all gonna have a Robbie robot for real? No human interaction. That machine gonna be your friend. I spoke upon that before, and it's crazy you said that, Booski. But baby, when that sucker burn out, we gonna be long gone, right? we would be long gone. But see, that's the last thing to go, right? The sun controls everything. Everything. The sun is life, right? You can control everything and everybody with that sun. But that's another whole entire subject. Oh my God. Coco, he'll be back. Oh, he back. That's another whole entire conversation. The Tower of Babel, right? I'm going to see if I can open it up for you guys, right? Remember, we did this already, right? We did this with the nature nut, right? Now, the Tower of Babel is the Tower of Babel is a parable and origin myth in the Bible's book of Genesis that attempts to explain the existence of different languages in the world. The story goes after the deluge. A united group of people who spoke the same language were migrating east, settled in Babylonia. They decided to build a tower to reach the heavens, so they thought, right? And make a name for themselves. See, a tower, they want to make a name for themselves. However, God was not pleased with their disobedience, which he ain't going to be pleased now, baby, and changed their language so they could no longer understand each other. As a result, they were unable to complete the tower and were scattered across the earth. The story of the Tower of Babel is told in Genesis 11, 1 and 9, and is said to answer other questions such as the basis for racism, how language families today, blah, blah, blah. The Tower of Babel also has been depicted in art, including a painter by Peter some Bruegel's painting, which is around half the size of his Virgin of Vienna, shows the tower being built on a rocky slope and includes many technical details, such as cranes, scaffoldings, and the supply of building materials in the harbor. Right? Right. So, what they're trying to do now, if you do it in reverse, right? When you do it in reverse of what God, remember, the purpose of the devil is to do things in reverse, right? That would be the purpose. They want to, hey George, how you doing? welcome. Don't forget, guys, if you are not part of the channel, hit that subscribe, become part of the family. Bob's Beehive. Oh, mm-hmm. You be on it like the Green Hornet, girl, right? They are even hoping that there will not be any humans left on Earth in the future. That's baby. By the time they is moving fast, but I'm glad I'm older, right? I feel sorry for the younger generation. I'll be long gone, right? I'll be long gone, right? But all of them is gonna end up being a war of the machines, right? That's gonna happen. The war of the machines gonna happen. Somebody gonna malfunction. Remember, once it's when you whoever has the idea to make it, guess what? Other companies decides to make it. So once I know how to make it, I may put make some bad robots. My robot gonna go beat up your robot, right? We've seen it time and time. We're gonna be sitting up in here, them robots gonna be going at it, baby. They're gonna be having them type of laser beams and all that shit. It's here. It's here. So in reverse, yeah, iRobot. In reverse, now they are gonna speak the same language. Remember, it's in reverse. And they thinking they're gonna get on up there to the heavens or to the next dimension where they claim everybody keeps speaking upon these dimensions. I don't know how the hell you study something. I don't care what nobody say. People could say what they want to say. They could believe what they want to believe. How you study the third dimension, the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension? How the hell how you study that? What? How did you see the fourth dimension and fifth dimension? How you do that? How did you go there to study these things? See, that's how you know when you're free in the mind. What I say doesn't make it right or wrong, but I think for myself. You don't have to be right or wrong, but that's when you know your mind is free. When you have free thought, you could still be proven wrong, but that's okay. You could be proven right, but certain things you just ain't gonna get me to believe. Now, I do know you do go into another dimension when you go to sleep, right? Something happens when you go to sleep, right? That is the body's time to see. That's what when you go to sleep, that's for your inner body, right? It's not for your outer body. When you up, that's for your outer body. When you go to sleep, that's for your inner body, right? So that's why sleep is a pain reliever. That's why when you get to sleep, your body get to heal. See, why you up your body? That's why they always tell you get some rest, get some rest, get some rest. So when you go to sleep, that's about your inner. That's God's way of putting you to sleep. So whatever that needs to be healed in your body, it could be healed in your body. Now, when you go into the dream state, that's something different. That's a gift. That's a gift. But I like to just sleep. I don't be feel like dreaming. I just want to sleep. I ain't got no time to dream. I don't see the purpose, right? I'm like, I'll have to be sleeping and dreaming. Yeah. But even who that what far as studying dimensions, how the hell you do that? I'll wait. But you in the fifth dimension, and then you in the sixth dimension, and this represents this, and this represents that. How you do that? How? Or I was in the past life. No, you was not in no past life. How do you know he's in a past life? Was it a dream? Like, how do you know? Right? Because I know. No, you are you. You are you. No, your spirit don't just jumps into people bodies. Now, again, I could be wrong. That's just how I feel. I believe your time is your time. Your time is your time. Now, the spirit may live on, but far as you coming back, invasion of the body snatchers and shit, I don't know about all of that. People talking about they want to buy one of Elon's. I say, yeah, until one of them goes Chucky. Okay? The one of them things malfunction. And then they watching. That's like having a fucking a damn camera on you all day. It's like having a camera on you all day. And did y'all see they got the ones too in China or someplace where they put the face on the fucking on a damn robot. So you thinking these men they know the quickest way, the weakest link. I'm sorry, men. I'm sorry, men, but they know the weakest link is the man, right? Because the man does not have the discipline that he's supposed to have, right? He doesn't have the discipline. They got, so you thinking that these men now are sitting up there and going with these trends, thinking, oh my God, those are women. Well, baby, you're gonna be screwing robots soon, right? You're gonna be screwing robots soon. You think oh my God, I didn't know you was a man. Well, you're gonna be saying, oh my God, I didn't know you was a robot. Cause them female robots look real. And the more they do it, the more real they look. You think they're not gonna have no robot hookers out there, honey? They're gonna be having them robot hookers making that money. They might go on there, y'all. The men don't have discipline, and remember, they're gonna make these robots perfect. Whatever the man dreams of, that's what the robot is going to look like, right? So if majority of the men want women looking like this, that's what the robot's gonna look like. And the robot's gonna be walking the street, like, hey baby. And you're gonna be like, ooh. The next thing you know, you're gonna be like, oh snap. I done did it with a robot. They're gonna be having a robot hooker soon. They're gonna be on the stroll. Hollywood, tell them hookers and them girls of the night, move over. Because iRobot is going to take their spot. And she ain't going to get tired. She might give them a discount. I don't know. 3 stages of sleep. 3 stages of sleep. Yeah, medical, professional. Took one away. It used to be fall. Yeah, you got the REM too. Right? So let's get back into this. But we have to break it down. Break it on down. And for my members on my Sugar Love channel, I did a video, right? Somebody must have seen the video. And I was talking about with the connection with the Jay-Z and the Puff Daddy going back into the father. And that I did that, I don't know, months ago. Then I put it on members only. Tell me they're not talking about that now. We are ahead of these people. What they doing now, we did it already. We've done it already. Dante's Inferno. You say, dang, they go to blow up doll. No, baby. There ain't no more blow up dolls, honey. They're gonna have Vita out there. She gonna be shaking that metal behind, baby. Them guys, men, y'all all have to learn some discipline. Well, and then She gonna cheat on you. Imagine you come on talking about my robot cheated on me. I people be thinking I'm gonna have the perfect woman. She gonna be submissive. She gonna do everything I say. And then come to find out, the robot done cheated on you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You was talking about yesterday, uh, science, and even with me looking at the definition of science in the 1828, what kept popping up was art.
Art.
Art. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Art.
so
Not art gallery.
that's theater arts.
Did it rewind?
Yes,
The
sir.
art of
The art.
storytelling and theater and cipher.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And I'm like, I'm looking. All right. Well, first I'm gonna read. I want to read what I got out of science.
Before
in
you
the
do that, shout out to
1828.
my student Justin Bergman for that $10 contribution
Oh, it
to this
rewinded.
program,
Sorry, guys.
Mrs. White.
I'm okay. All right. All right. With me answering that, from what I've been looking at, the Tower of Babel,
Yeah, it
the top
rewinded. Sorry.
nation, all the nations gathered together to build, right? I'm looking like they could communicate
Bingo.
one language.
Bingo. That's what the conscious community say they building, but they really be just communicating.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And I'm even thinking about
Now you understand where these gestures come from, right? That is a form of communication, right? So it doesn't matter if we speak different languages, right? It doesn't matter if we speak different languages. If I start speaking, see, it's not the fact that you throwing up the threes or you throwing up the sixes or you throwing up the bullhorns. That does not mean you're in anything, right? Because it's not the fact that you throw it up, it's when you throw it up, right? It's when you throw it up. So they would know if you're throwing it up just to throw it up, or if you're part of them, they will know, because you throw it up with certain phrases or when you're saying certain things. So it's when you throw it up. When you're speaking upon certain sentences and you saying, when you're having certain talks, when you're saying certain things, that's when they put the fingers together, or they put the thumb out together, or they put the one hand inside of the coat, right? We can all do these things, but it has different meanings, right? So if you're trying to fake it, they would know if you're faking it, because you don't know when to throw it up, right? So that is another way of communicating and showing your alliance, right? Right. That's why they throw it up all the time. That's why when they have certain events, they'll let you know, throw it up now, right? When you're taking certain pictures, right? That's what you call a money shot, right? So you got to know when to take regular pictures, and you got to know when to throw that money shot in, right? Okay, right now, this picture right here with these colors, that's when you throw up this signal. That's when you throw up them bullhorns. That's when you throw up the this, right? When you're talking, that's when you do this, right? When you're in court, that's how you do that. When you're doing interviews, this is when you throw up that. You know, that's their way of speaking. Being that we're talking about the Babel thing, well, that's a if you down with them, and then people for some reason they got their mind thinking that it's only America, right? Baby, that didn't start in America. It came to America, but that masonry and stuff never started in America. So why y'all keep thinking that it's not in your country and it's in your country and your island and your island, right? Remember, all these places had what's that word? What's that word? God dang it. Um, whatever. It's like an Independence Day. All of them had like an Independence Day, which means they all was ruled by either England or France or Portugal or Spain, right? So nah, don't go there to America. Nah, you're gonna have to join the Illuminati. Baby, that didn't start in America. That shit, it's universal. It's all over. It's all over. Y'all keep thinking in y'all countries, nah, that's the dumb Americans. No, baby, that's your place too. Your artists too. You can't be an artist anywhere unless you join the alliance. How about that? How about that? Pick any damn country. Same rule applies. All of them people, anytime you worshiping them as idols, they are in the alliance and they understand them gestures, even though they do not speak the same language. Now let's go.
What we learned in class, that illusion. The illusion is the illustration. So they use art
Art,
to communicate.
and they use art to deceive. Like
Exactly.
somebody said in here,
Yep.
witches use art to do something. Witches practice arts. So
Mhm.
there you go. Ways of communication,
Mhm.
communication that are hidden.
Mhm. It's all communication.
Yes, sir. And like even in science, it's saying art. Like number 3, it says art derives from perspectives and built on principles. Science perfects genius. And you know what we know about genius.
Now, what does genius mean?
Alchemy.
All right, genius.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Pull that up. All right. Among the ancients, this is genius. Number 1. Among the ancients, good or evil spirit or demon supposed to preside over a man's destiny and life, that is to direct his birth and actions and be his guard or guide, a tutelary deity, the ruler and protecting power of men, places, or things. It seems to be merely a personification or deification of the particular structure or bent of mind which a man receives from nature, which is primarily significant of the word. So it's even with genius, it has to, like, the way they thought of it is like evil spirits. Like they saying good or evil, but we talking about the knowledge of good and evil, or demons. It straight said demon. So
Wait. What's that
I'm looking
demon?
at
What's that demon?
this
Genius.
is genius. The definition of genius. Yeah, let
Okay,
me be clear.
so science perfects a demon.
Right. The art of science without God perfects demons.
Is that
Wow.
true?
That's true. We looking at it.
No.
Your thumbnail.
No. Is it true? Is it a true statement?
The art of science without the Father.
No,
perfects demons.
it doesn't say without the Father.
Okay.
What does it say?
The art of science perfects demons.
Is that
Yeah.
true? So science perfects demons. No, the law of God perfects an immoral and unjustful person. The law is for the wicked.
Ah,
Science,
okay.
you're going to turn into a worse demon. It's demon possession. It's demon invocation. It's demon belief.
Right.
It's that. And everybody on the same, that's where you get where we are now in the demonocracy, in demonology, in necro. And we Negroes in necro.
Dang, bro. No lie. Wow. Yeah, you're right about that.
They are not perfected. Look at them. Look how filthy they are.
Right.
Science
They definitely-
destroyed our brothers. They put themselves as gods.
That man definitely did.
Knowing good and evil.
Definitely.
When they knew nothing but good and lived life.
So they accepted death. Good and evil equals death, sin.
Here you go. Does sin perfect a man?
Not at all. It destroys a man. It leads to death. The wages of sin, he only pays death.
We'll say it again.
The wages of sin is death. Sin only pays death.
Only pays death.
That's all he got. I don't got nothing else to pay. That's the only currency I deal in, death. I'm like, dang.
I like when you go
Ain't
there.
no
This
say.
is all of what is all we deal in right here.
For real. I'm like, wow, kid. Now, you said Democrat, which Democrat,
Yes.
liberal.
Yes.
Number 5 on science, it says one of the 7 liberal branches of knowledge
Told you.
is biz grammar, logic, rhetoric, arithmetic.
That's artificial intelligence
Geometry.
right there. Those are all the artificial intelligence right there.
Yes.
Once your logic
You got
mind
it, right?
kick in, once this kick in, they taught you to be artificial intelligence in school. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Real intelligence and knowledge and wisdom leads to God Himself. They lead
Yes, sir.
you to intelligence by way of science, which is artificial. That's why they got artificial feelings, they got artificial spirit, they got synthetic. What do we call that in science? A synthetic soul, a synthetic spirit. We call them demon particles. Look.
Yep. That's it. Yes, sir. The last one is music.
Damn.
The last one is music, astronomy and music.
Astronomy and what?
Watching
Astronomy and what?
astronomy and music.
Ain't that what our people
I'm like,
worship,
God,
believe in?
worship the moon and they worship the music. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, biz grammar, I was like, what is biz grammar? When I looked up biz grammar, it's like what biz grammar is like slang, shortening the word, but it's Latin. It comes from a Latin phrase, so that go back to the Latin and the dead language. So I'm like, they're communicating. This is their form of communicating. They got viz tech, audio, video, pictures, graphics, network. It's how they transmit it. So they transmit through networking. So
Through networks.
I'm like, man,
they transmit it through
Yes, sir.
the underground cables.
Yes, sir.
Undersea
I'm looking
cables and things of this nature. We're gonna dive into that. Go ahead, a little later. Go ahead.
I'm just looking at all this like we looking at like Jay-Z talking about the blueprint. This y'all blueprint. This how y'all operate
Yes.
with sin. This is it. They communicate with this, all of this stuff, man. I'm like,
They found a
I'm
way to
like, man,
communicate the spirits of sin and demons through the music.
and then through music and they arts and how all they art, like we was looking at the Jeffrey Dahmer dude with the Church of the Sacred Mirrors.
Yeah.
They was using art to promote all these different versions of sin, because that's all it is different versions. They playing the role of sin. I'm like, wow, bro. The Queen Mother, the False God, the Son of Perdition, every variation that every way that we seeing it, we watching it, we looking at it.
Ooh.
I'm like, wow, bro. And then it led me to art.
Wasn't Jay-Z album called The Blueprint?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. His blueprint is sin.
Told
I'm
y'all.
like, wow.
The Black Album.
Wow.
Remember?
Oh, the Black Album. Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
Damn.
Oh,
Exactly, Booski.
got him. That's what it is. Straight sin.
He's operating in sin. Latin.
And they worshiping this man.
Yes.
They worshiping this
I
man.
know.
Our brothers in those
I know I better not get no damn copyright strike. Boy, they outside with all the music and everything. We're gonna have to cover that. I don't know if I covered that before a long time ago. I don't remember, but we definitely gotta go over that, Booski. Jackie, you're gonna have to write that down too. Paradox of life, right? But we're gonna start going into some of these subjects, right? Because we got to stop believing in shit, right? I keep telling you guys, at the end, none of it's gonna matter. None of it's going to matter. Only thing is going to matter is a human. I know I do not want to be in nobody's nursing home, right? I don't want to be in nobody's nursing home and I'm calling for a nurse and a damn robot walk in, right? And a damn robot walks in because their kids done abandoned them. Either their friends are gone, and when you don't have nobody, you're gonna want a real hug, right? You ain't gonna remember shit anyway, right? If you're blessed to be old, your memories start to go. All that information, all that education, it goes out the window. I go nursing home, they don't know nothing. But they do know when you come and see them. They do know when you come to see them. Alzheimer's kicking, dementia kicking, all that ain't gonna mean nothing. People back keep telling you, well, life is just really about loving one another and helping one another. But we became lovers of self. We became lovers of self. We don't want to help nobody. We want me. That's where the sin is at. That's another sin too. I got to talk about that too. When God specifically said, what is the chances of a rich man getting into heaven? What is the chances of a rich man getting to heaven? Now you got all these Bible thumpers out there who still chooses to be rich. Then they blasting the music. Who still chooses to be rich and flaunts in front of the have-nots. You still choose to flaunt it in front of the have-nots. That is a sin. That's a sin. You're not supposed to do that. Exactly. The eye of the needle is it's a small chance. Then these rich people, these billionaires, they have the nerve and they have the audacity Every time something goes wrong, they want to have a telethon. These people sitting there with billions of dollars, but they always want to have a telethon. And we feel, us poor folks feel so bad because we know how it feels when people need. We are not greedy. So we're going to take the little bit of money that we have because we see artists telling us to send our money. So because they are people idols, they send their money. No, get their money. They got billions of dollars, billions and trillions. Why y'all put on telethons for us? Why we got us poor folks got to keep raising money for the poor folks and plus buying everything you guys create? Like, how much liquor do we need? Like, damn, it all does the same thing. It make you feel the same way, and it does the same damn thing. Drunk is drunk. It don't matter which alcohol made you drunk, but drunk is ain't no. Oh, this the best alcohol. This the best tequila. It makes you drunk. It does the same damn thing. A $5 tequila gonna do the same thing as a $300 tequila. Oh, but it's smooth going down. Who cares how it goes down? You're gonna have the same reaction. You drink too much, you're gonna probably puke it up anyway. Okay, I'm gonna have to let these things play because I have to go on mute because they're playing a lot of music outside. Let's go.
Science is worship Jay-Z. He's the God.
Exactly, Jack.
Exactly.
He's
and
the
that goes
God.
back to the beginning.
Huh?
That goes back to the original sin. You will be like God.
Facts. There's only way
Yes,
they
sir.
can make it is deny themselves. They can't. They went
They can't do it.
They went past the event horizon. Bet it all. Everything that's going to go wrong went wrong. What's that?
Yes, sir.
What's that again? What's the science behind that?
Everything that the Monte Carlo theory. When you bet it all,
No. If everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Oh, past the event horizon.
boom. So that we looking at it. They image is cracking because it's not real. Like you said, it's synthetic. It's synthetic, and they using the art. I'm looking like number one on art. The noun, it describes them. I'm gonna read it for you real quick.
Go ahead,
Art.
sir.
The disposition or modification of things by human skill to answer the purpose intended. In this sense, art stands opposed to nature. So that's what they are, opposed to the natural order through art. I'm like, wow, bro. I never thought about
They're antichrist.
art. Antichrist, yes, sir. I never thought about it in that way. But that's what it is. And they acting it out. And the crazy part about like some of the pictures you showing, like they showing Beyonce, like, man, that's his tour. That's ill nana in your face. You
That's
wearing
sin.
everything. Like, that's sin.
The moon
That's
goddess.
sin, right? Right in their face, the moon goddess. Like,
Now
wow.
that's how you
It ain't no
worship
coincidence.
that in theater. Like, what? There you go. All our people is caught up in moon worship and false idol worship. This is what? Man, y'all hit that like button, hit that cash app, show your support right here, Kevin B, and whoever else want to be a part of the show. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, that cash app, and make sure you support this broadcast in any way that you can. I told you, hit the like button. Go ahead, B.
I'm just looking like, wow, Kill. Like, from looking up perdition and then saying perdidio and watching what's unfolding with
Oh, the people don't
uh
even know that. They don't even know why we called him the son of perdition. They don't even
let's
know
get it.
Perdidio. They keep forgetting this.
We gonna remind them today. Let me pull it
Facts.
up.
Bust y'all up today. I know y'all in here because
You
you're
saw
supposed
that
to be, 'cause
video, Jack,
God
right?
wants you to.
Son of
If you in
hell.
here and you
Remember that
with the
video
sons
we
of
seen,
perdition,
Jack?
that means God
It
got
go
you right here
together.
paying attention. You
Yeah,
better pay attention.
it go together, Jack. Mm-hmm.
For real, look at what you've been doing. That's for real.
Facts.
And all of us, all of us. I'm gonna include myself because, all right, I grew up in Universe 25. All these people,
You
my
did.
figures in music, straight up, gotta come out of this death. For real, straight up. All right, I got perdition.
Go ahead.
1828.
Okay.
The noun, Latin, perdidio. Perdidio
Per who?
means perdition. Perdidio.
So perdidio or pedidio means what?
Perdition. From perdo, to lose,
To lose.
to ruin.
To ruin.
I'm like, man. Number one, entire loss or ruin, utter destruction, as the perdition of the Turkish fleet. Number two, the utter loss of the soul or of final happiness in a future state. Future misery or eternal death. The impendent sinner is condemned to final perdition.
Damn.
If we reject truth, we seal our own perdition. Number three, one word, loss. And I'm like, wow, the moral stuff they talking about with this dude, that's all we see. We seeing loss. And then also what he been doing, just ruining, utter ruining.
It's science. It's the Murphy's Law. The principle that it is possible for something to go wrong, it will go wrong.
Man, sir. I'm like, we looking at it. You can be in denial if you want to. That's on you. But if you don't look, if we reject the truth, we seal our own perdition. That's what's gonna happen. You gotta accept the truth. The truth is, these people, this who these people really are. You know, this is what they really practice, what they really believe in sin. They embody it.
So that's not the son of God. That's the son of perdition.
The son of perdition.
He talking about he love. His new name is love.
He talking in code.
God is love. So what he's saying is, I am God again. I am love. I'm the son. I'm the son of God. So who's the son of God? Who's Jehovah? Who's God?
They said in the Bible is Jehovah.
No,
He said
Jehovah. That's what
right.
he's saying. Jehovah.
That's
That's
that
their God, right? So Jehovah, and this is sin.
Straight sin. That's the original sin. I'm God.
No,
Wow, bro.
Yeah, that's them. That's their whole science, is the knowledge of good and evil. I am God. So that's what it means when the Bible say you must deny yourself and follow me. Who said that?
Jesus.
Okay, so what does deny yourself mean?
Don't say you God.
More than don't say it.
Straight up.
Come down.
Don't
and step down from your imaginary throne.
Right. You know what they say, Cam? They say the opposite.
What they say?
All these Egypt people and the conscious community, know thyself.
And know that ye are God.
There they go.
So they say they are
There they
gods,
go.
even though they don't believe in scripture.
Man, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Wow. That's
Knowledge,
crazy.
science without the knowledge of the word of God is the tree of good and evil.
Yes, sir.
All that
That's it.
wisdom only to find Satan. And Satan is a weapon from God. Waiting for you. Just waiting for you
For real.
to go against your
For
own
real.
moral compass. And then God got one.
Caught up. Catch 22, you.
Like Emmett
For
Smith.
real. Straight up. Straight up like Emmitt Smith. No, this the Emmitt Smith play. Let him go ahead and go. For real. Come on, go ahead.
Give him enough
When you
rope
come
to
back
hang himself.
around, for real, you come back around, you like, you tricked me. No, you tricked yourself. You tricked yourself.
All of what P.
Man.
Diddy did is all the initiates of sin does. So the Lord Jamars and all of these people who been bigging up Jehovah and all of these people and doing security and all this, they all are part of the same program.
Now everybody pointing the finger.
Facts.
He was doing this. I was there, but
I just
for
look.
real, y'all, for real, you're a participant. Silence is agreement. What we know here at Kell Row, silence is agreement. I agree with it. Basically, is what you just told us. That's wild.
Yeah, your silence is agreement.
Man,
So if he's the Black Rock and he's Rockefeller, what is he saying? He's the rock that contains sin. Where is sin? Inside what rock? Where's the devil?
oh, the Black Rock, sin, Allah, Mecca,
Told you.
all of it. Oh, man.
And who guards Jay-Z? 7%ers. Mecca. Allah.
7%.
That's facts, bro. I already broke down what
Man.
Allah is. Bro, that's the bro.
Oh, you right. Straight sin. Wow, bro. Now that ain't that. Wow.
They all
That's
worship
true.
what? The rock.
They worship the rock.
So they're not throwing up the diamond. That's actually the rock. Where Allah, that's the top of the dome. That's the place Allah dwells. The rock, which fell from heaven. Remember? The moon. You there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. You hear me?
Oh, okay. What'd you say?
I say, and they go counterclockwise around the rock,
Fact.
which is moving backwards.
Fact.
Anti.
And don't they deny Christ?
Definitely so.
Of course. And it says, the scriptures say, if you deny Christ, that's how you're going to be able to tell who is who. They're Christ deniers. They don't take Christ as the Son. And you will.
Yep, they definitely Christ denying.
Facts.
Anything but that. Who said that? Anything. I'm thinking about Tasha K. Anything but that. You can worship Yoga, you can worship Buddha, Allah, anything but that. I'm like, man, this is wild. And then the ones who think they worshiping Christ, they worshiping Prometheus.
Again, Satan.
Again, Satan, sin.
Peter.
All
Peter.
over
Peter.
again.
What's Peter's name?
The Rock.
That's what Peter mean.
Rock, yes, sir.
And what did Jesus tell Peter? Famous.
Get behind me, Satan.
Satan?
Call him Satan.
Facts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because Satan is in the rock.
Ooh.
Told you.
Ooh.
Kev is a genius. Look at not a genius, but very bright. Very bright.
Brilliant, brilliant, sir.
Brilliant,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Brilliant. Yes, sir. Brilliant. I'm looking like, wow, Kev. Satan was in the rock. Even when he said that, when Jesus told him, get behind me, Satan was in the rock. He was in Peter. Wow. They getting mollywopped today. Straight up. Straight up. These combo hits. You can't get away. Where you gonna go?
No, because they can't get
Man.
away because they know it's true. They're caught in sin.
Yeah. Caught in sin.
And they're dead in sin. They need to be made alive in Christ. Or
Yes,
suffer
sir.
the consequences of being a venomous snake and dying in what?
In sin.
In sin. No life.
And you have to accept the truth. If you don't accept the truth, just like the definition of perdition, you seal your own perdition. So you're doing it to yourself. I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow, kid. The truth. Laying it all flat. And another thing, ain't nobody else gonna do what you doing, because they all involved and they all take part in sin. Put
Because they say it the
truth.
way you need to say it. They stand convicted.
Yes, sir. They stand
You
convicted.
stand convicted.
Yes, sir. Man. And they can't say you lying. I'm just looking at the thumbnail like, man, look at Beyonce with this on her head, lunar head. Look like, man, look at you. You got on cowhide.
What does that represent? The bull.
The bull. Yes, sir. You on that BS, on that bull. Oh, man. And Diddy in red, he like, I'm straight up, I'm the son of perdition. And this guy, I'm like, man, yeah, all black. False God, sin. I would be like God. Yeah. I'm like, man, it's wild.
But that's what Beyonce and other women can get you. You know the saying, women can get you in places men can't?
Yeah.
Not by not operating in sin, they can't. That means if your
Yeah,
woman ever told you some shit like that, that means she can just suck a penis and you won't even know. Well, you not even paying no damn attention and get you right up in that office and get you a nice job.
I don't want that. You in this job, get the hell on.
No, but where women feel entitled, it's a blessing to be the king from them, blessed. It's like they think they have God's power of blessing. And they all bald headed.
And that's crazy. Like,
they all suffering the curses of God, but yet they still and the curses that they're giving Adam all sends them to prison.
Right.
These
and
blessings
I'm
that they got are curses.
Are curses. They just put makeup on the curses, Kel.
Can't put
to make it look pretty and put some perfume on it. It's sin. It stinks. This is wild. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like, dang, bro.
Reproving the world of sin in your face. That's reality.
Yes, sir. That's reality. That's reality. The Jezebel spirit and all that sin.
It's just a trip to me that most of the women in our communities all worship this stuff and pretend they don't.
Right, and if you say something about Beyonce, and like, hey, nah, that's not it. Look what she doing.
We
Oh
don't.
man, he just
No, we
tripping. Like,
don't.
see the
No,
they
we don't.
God.
Same
No, we
way with
don't.
the fellas. When you talk about
Yeah,
Jay-Z,
I'm looking like, and you know what I noticed? The ones that do that, they operate in the belief system of science.
yes,
Right?
sir. They're
You
all
got
science.
them. They
There you go. They're children of what?
they
Death
are.
and sin. What do they know?
Yes, sir.
Nothing. What do the children of death
Nothing.
and sin believe in?
Science.
Themselves. Nothing. They don't even have a father.
Nothing.
They're bastard.
Damn, we call them bastards.
Oh,
Hey, bastards. Oh,
oh man.
Say
Oh,
it again.
fuck.
They don't even have a father.
they bastards. Now press 1. I mean, press 2.
No lie.
Now press 2.
Oh man, I read.
Fatherless.
Hold on.
Fatherless.
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 For the fatherless. If you like this, if you like what you're gonna see, don't forget to press 2. 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 And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hope you had a great time, my friend. Don't forget to like and hit send. Tell a friend to come join and thrive. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on and let's make it a trend. Come and share till the very end. Join the fun, don't just take a dive. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Share the love and stories to tell. Join the crew, let's keep it alive. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, baby. Now let's get back into this good. Okay, we got another part coming up too. Right? We got another part coming up too. I can't talk too much because they blasting the music out there. And that's all I need is a copyright strike because they pick up everything. Right? So if I don't say too much, I don't know if y'all can hear the music, but boy, oh boy, they having a good time out there.
Born in sin. Born in the matrix.
Hey, Kel.
Yes, sir.
It's funny you said that. Let me read. I'm gonna read something real quick. This is Hebrews 12.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get to the point. Let's see. But what you just said, I read this last night. It says, Hebrews 12, I'm gonna start at 4. It says, ye have not resisted unto blood, striving against sin, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
He chastises or
If ye
chases?
chasteneth,
Go ahead.
like meaning like you mess up, I'm beat you, I'm a whoop.
Yeah.
All
Got
right.
you.
If thee endure in chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? And this the point, number 8. But if ye be without chastening, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons.
Oh,
So I'm like, wow, bro. They didn't want to be corrected.
they don't want to be. They don't want to be
Number 9.
corrected, and they shall remain
At
bastards,
all. Yes, sir.
fatherless.
Yeah. Are not sons, bastards, fatherless. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? It says, for they verily for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure, and he for our profit, that we might be partakers in his holiness. And yeah, Kev, they'll just
He made him to be sin.
be sin.
Why?
That was the chasing.
Why?
Because of the original sin.
Why did he make him to be sin? Who knew no sin?
He made him to be sin who knew no sin,
Yes.
because one, it was foretold, because that was the plan.
Sir,
That's what I'm looking like.
go to
Yes,
the
sir.
scripture, 2 Corinthians
Okay.
5:21. This is where you're not fumbling around with all of this craziness. Here we go, right here. Go straight
All
to
right.
the word. Go straight to the word. You're fumbling, because the answer is not in you, it's in the word.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Put it in you.
Yes, sir.
Then it's in you. Now there it is. When somebody asks you that, then now you know where to go.
2 Corinthians 5:21.
Go ahead.
Or was it 1 Corinthians? Hold on.
2 Corinthians.
All right, 2 Corinthians 5:21.
Read.
For he had made him to be sin for us, who knew no sin, that we might be made the righteousness of God in him.
So why was he made sin?
That we might be made the righteousness of God in him.
So he was made sin for who?
For us.
And for what?
He was made to be sin for us, who knew no sin, that we might be made righteousness of God, the righteousness of God in him.
That's the answer.
Yes, sir. He did it for us. Wow, Kel. He did it for us.
And that's why you believe in Christ. Because he paid the cost to be the boss. He paid the price.
Straight
You
up.
want to slice? You got to roll the dice? That's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. You
He
got to,
paid the ultimate cost.
of course, self-denial. Deny yourself.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Deny yourself.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
You feel
He
me?
denied himself.
You hear me? So what they doing?
Nah, I don't think
So what they doing over there?
they tripping.
They
It's all,
tripping.
they tripping. When
I
you trip, you fall.
told them sin already did what? God already did what? Repented.
Already
What are
repented.
y'all doing?
Dang, bro.
Say it again.
No
Dang,
lie.
bro. Say it again.
Dang, for real.
Now, who designed it that
Dang.
worked that way? Was that his plan?
That's the Father's
That's
plan.
the Father's
Yes,
plan. Because you needed help. He sent his only begotten Son. Because you needed help.
sir.
You had your hands reached out. That's why.
Dang, no greater love than the love of the Father.
That's it. He made, so if I say, who's the moon god? Sin. And who is that?
Sin.
That is
It's
the
Jesus,
Son of God.
the Son. The Son of God.
Come on, bro.
And they can't deny you. It's right here.
Oh,
Ain't no denying it.
encompassed it all, bro. Embodied
no
sin
denying.
itself
For you.
for you, so that ye may be what? We will become the righteousness of God
Righteousness of God.
and not a disgust. That's deep.
Man,
That's deep, bro.
that's deep for real.
Now that's why I believe in Scripture and the Word of God. That's why I know what I believe in God for. What
Yes,
they
sir.
say in Scripture, I know what we worship. But when you believe in
For real.
things that you do not understand, it's superstition. Superstition
Dang.
ain't the way.
Ain't the way. Oh man, sir. And you right. Use the word.
I cannot say that enough, right? Anytime they try to hit you, let me tell you what they did, what YouTube did, right? I don't know if y'all noticed it, but as we was getting into the scriptures, or not us, but they was getting into the scriptures, right? And I like how, like they said, precept upon precept. I like how Homeboy came with Hebrews, and then the answer was in Second Corinthians. So hopefully you put it just like that, Jackie. Put it just like that. So when you read it, you can hit it with the Second Corinthians, because it's precept upon precept. Now, I tell people all the time, all this extraterrestrial stuff and all these other things, something we just have to admit it don't exist. Oh, let me tell you what YouTube did to me. I don't know if y'all saw it. YouTube had it to whereas when they was talking about the scriptures, it put me down as 0 people was in here. They took all the subscribers away. And I'm like, I see y'all writing. Where did the people go? They dropped the numbers all the way down. Now we was talking bull crap. The numbers go all the way up. Now they bringing the numbers back up, right? They bringing them back up. See, these are more of the conversations that we need to have, right? But they don't want you to have these conversations. They don't want us to they don't want us to think for ourselves. They want us to keep praising these people for the black people, right? Don't forget, this is universal. This ain't got no color, right? All these people who worship the Baphomet, they ain't got no colors, but they have to sell whatever you are. They have to put people in place so you can follow them, right? Just like a lot of Hispanics, they follow they follow Bad Bunny, right? So they got it wrapped around the world. Wherever the devil don't care how you come, what language you speak, they all, again, they all have a universal language, and they put who they want to put out there. So it's not like it's just these three, right? They just these three containing black people, right? But regardless of what color or whatever you are, in their countries, they go through this, their artists go through the same exact thing. So it's not just, oh, just the black folks. No, but we're discussing it because these are the people that they put in our face, right? These are the people they want us to follow. Right? They sit up there and they want us to believe in all this fiction. If it is ET, ET don't want to come down here. ET wanted to phone home. He didn't like it down here. He wanted to phone home, right? Again, the music is loud. So I'm sorry, guys. I have to let the video play, right? I guess it's Saturday night and they feeling all right.
Use the word. It's already
It's
written.
already written.
Wow. Ain't no, that's done deal. So that's done deal. That's done deal.
Damn.
You right. What are they doing? I'm looking like you right. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh man. You just you tripping. You're not gonna win. Team Perdition can't win. It's written.
And if you're caught up in this, you're dead. You're part of the dead army. The bones that are headed for the where all them bones at in Rome?
The catacombs.
That's where you going underground in the worldwide network of catacombs. Death to serve
Yeah.
out your eternity in death under Rome, under Osiris, the god of the dead.
Oh, God of the dead. And you right. All these dead gods, it's not gonna be able to save you. We looking at it.
And that's what I mean by your the gods are dead. They can't save you here.
At all.
This is different jurisdiction, champ. You are going into perdition.
Real. All the money in the world can't help you.
At all. It's judgment. And because our
Sure.
people don't understand judgment, They think they're going in another fifth dimension someday. Oh yeah, you are.
Man, these programs, bro, you right. My
I'm sorry for being so funny, but it's so true. Oh yeah, you going into a fifth dimension for sure. And it's meta.
Right up.
You're gonna be able to dream world for the rest of eternity.
For real. Your astral projection machine is ready.
You're gonna
for
be
you.
stuck right there for an eternity. Astral projecting. How you gonna practice on being dead when you're alive with your retarded self? Won't you practice being alive and staying alive and keeping your soul pure? How the hell is you daydreaming about being dead? And what happens after you? That's a temporal death, retarded. When you practicing
Straight up.
to be in hell forever. Why?
That's what y'all choosing. I like, what is
You
that?
can't
That's
even
backwards.
practice being dead. They're stupid.
For real, it's a make believe. Y'all around here with this make believe, everything make believe.
If it was
You
so
might as well go to
glorious, they wouldn't
kindergarten.
come back. They still finding Chinese people on top of mountains, still stuck in the same Buddhist position, but you in the bed.
For real, I ain't went nowhere.
Ain't went to no high mountain of Tibet and sat down or nothing, just running your mouth. Talking about you found the tablets of Enki in the Lil.
Of sin. I got the tablets of sin.
I got it right here.
Straight up. With this dead language written on it.
Saying like, no, put it down. Don't do it.
For real.
You get what? Now you get what I'm saying? Now look, God is saying, no, don't do it.
For real.
Jesus died for
I'm
you.
telling you. I already did it for you. Don't do it.
We did this already. This is all bad. Don't do it. And your ass over there. No, don't worry about it. Jesus ain't even you white. Get out of here. Black power. And go on with their silly self. And then boom.
Just forward.
Boom.
Wow. Even in their speech. Yeah. I'm like, wow.
Rejection of correction.
It's perdition.
If sin can turn away from its wicked way of deception and sin and all things that leads away from God, why can't you if you're a believer in sin? Let's flip this around. Let's get out the Jesus concept. Let's stick to sin. Why can't you, like sin, change from your wicked way? What would sin do?
Straight up. Straight up.
I'm sorry. I'm having fun with their science. Chris, help me. What would sin do? Sin will turn away from its wicked way and make you honor the oath. And if you follow sin, then you hear exactly what level I'm on. You have an oath to fulfill, and that is to, nigga, nothing but the king of what? You'll turn from your wicked way.
Turn from your wicked way. Yeah.
You was given all the knowledge to go nowhere. And you know you ain't went nowhere because your bills is coming up on the 1st. Or you can connect your feet to the soles of the grass and fool around at your natural parks where the kids play and come up with all type of theories. Put your ear up to the tree to hear its heartbeat if you want to, but you will deny yourself.
All the copper and crystal that you want to.
Talk to him, King.
Like copper up.
You're not gonna produce no extra energy. You ain't doing nothing. Your men are jobless. They don't want to work. They don't want to serve Osiris now. Osiris is the god of work. You got to get your ass up and go to work. And you know that's Osiris. When you get reincarnation, like y'all believe, you're supposed to be right here working. And y'all don't even want to work no more. So even in your own shit, you're not fulfilling no oath. You're supposed to be working. Osiris said you work. My God said you work. Ain't no other way. Get your ass up. Fill out that resume. World lying ass niggas. You just don't want to get up and go get a job.
Why you stand here idle? Why you be standing here idle? That's it.
Could you get that in the
Engine
scripture?
on.
Let's ask our Democratic
Yeah,
brothers.
let's
This is why
do
they
it.
don't believe in God. Could you find that in scripture? Let's talk to them
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
find it.
BBD bopping.
Engine on, but I'm going somewhere.
Wow. Damn.
Now I'm gonna
Bibbidi bopping.
Huh?
hold
You
on.
say bibbidi bopping.
Bibbidi bopping up the street. Ain't doing nothing. Daydreaming about tomorrow. Ain't even got a.
Now I want to get to the other one, right? I got another one I want to get to before we are finished. Right? It's still Kev. It's still Kev. It's still Kev. But y'all know I be forgetting to come over here, so I'm gonna give this child this as much time as I could. Now let's go.
Once we go to the evidence, I don't need to, you just making things up.
Remember, this video credit goes out to Cairo University, if I'm not mistaken. But let's go.
Fine. If whatever y'all want
Don't forget, if y'all want to see the rest of that video, go check it out.
to believe at this point, I'm not in it no more. I've done a great job at breaking down Epstein and hip hop. I'm not in the business of trying to convince a bunch of people who really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the business no more of trying to convince people who truly don't care. But I tell you what, on TikTok, they care. Let's take a listen.
It's something about this party, y'all. As I look around, and I'm looking at this party, and I'm looking at the people, I said, hold on. Who this motherfucking little boy?
Two of them.
It's something about this party, y'all. As I look around, and I'm looking at this party, and I'm looking at the people, I said, hold on. Who this motherfucking little boy? It's something about this party, y'all. As I look around, and I'm looking at this party, and I'm looking at the people, I said, hold on. Who this motherfucking little boy?
Oops.
Who is that little boy? Hello? Who is that little boy?
50 Cent.
I don't know.
That 50 Cent.
But y'all trying to distract me with. It's not happening. Who is this little boy?
Yeah, who was the little boy? Blink, blink.
Who is this little boy? And why is he at the all-white party? Press 1. Why is he at you know why he at the all-white party? We've been talking about it all week.
I look
for the
around,
last 3 weeks.
and I'm looking at this
Press. Y'all are so busted, buddy. This little guy right here. This is just one. Press 1. But if there's one, there's many. Celebrity son or orphan. I'm saying, is it a celebrity son? Probably. You know who this kid look like, though? This kid look like The picture we was just saying right here, like Rick Ross' son, like Tia son. It look like him. Press what? You talking
Oh,
about Pop Smoke? It's a bunch of people just saying random things. You're not allowed to talk over here.
oh,
Who is you?
oh,
Pop Smoke. Get him out of town.
oh,
This look like this kid right here. The kid we was just showing.
Oh,
Yeah, this is a dictatorship. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You gotta agree. Yeah, you're not a big time student here. You have to agree. Yeah, you don't get a disagree token. Nah, your disagreement don't matter here. Yeah. See, you gotta agree. See, I was over here like, ain't no motherfucking way. Press one. Ain't no motherfucking. He don't
ain't
get a
no
disagreement
way.
token. You feel me, Star Seed?
Ain't no
He don't get that.
way.
Me ain't gotta speak up. I'm tired of entertaining chat room niggas that don't want to speak up and show their support, like my man Ali and Pop Dudes and all the homies in the chat room. Press one, who believe in Kev Row Radio, who believe in this channel.
Girl, I'm
And we the
clutching
first
my
one.
pearls
Press
too.
one. So who's to say this ain't one of these little boys? Press one.
Ooh.
Who's to say? They got the same nose. That's what threw me off. That
Ooh.
nose. Ain't too many things about that nose, nigga. That Maury Povich show fucked us up as kids. Press one. And bags under the eye a little bit. Why do kids got bags under the eyes? Press one.
Ooh.
Why do little kids
Not like this.
got bags under their eyes?
Not like this.
Panda, 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 panda. Yeah, y'all asses is in trouble. I want to be here every step of the way. I want to be here every step of the way. All I want to do all year is say, oop, I told you. I told you. That was yesterday. News today. Tomorrow news today as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
And ooh.
we don't know this woman. Who's this woman?
Kia.
It seems like she's been in the industry a long time, taking
Yeah.
cash.
Uh-huh.
She got some type of hatred towards Rick Ross.
Hey,
She
baby
want to put
mama.
him away so much and so bad. Is it to cover herself?
No.
Because I
They
remember
was there
I
together.
remember 50 Cent and Rick Ross having these problems, him taking the baby mama out.
Uh-huh.
Well, I
Uh-huh.
don't know, but this could be all bad. Now, I'm just hypothetically speaking, like my boy DJ Hamsterdemic, but I'm saying though, it's over. That's what I'm saying, buddy. Y'all know what this is. And what is she doing? Letting Rick Ross. I'm
Ooh.
behind Rick Ross.
Ooh.
The little kid that you looking at right there,
Ooh.
he got money in his hand. This looks disgusting, first of all.
Uh-huh.
But it'll make sense because Rick Ross, I mean, yeah, they would all be.
That's
Oh my
Mayweather too.
Diddy party.
That Mayweather. Look at that
She
now.
would say trouble. Star, see, this is all bad. For his glory, this ain't no good. Hey, listen here. Royal Purple, this is all bad. This is all bad. We
I
may be
can't
on to
stand you,
something.
Kevin. I
We
swear.
this may be it. Either way, they guilty because this kid ain't supposed to be here. So it ain't hard for us to elaborate
Oh,
on what we looking at here.
what we looking at here?
It's not that hard to elaborate. I mean, it ain't far-fetched because what the little fucking boy is doing there in the first place. So that already gave me credibility. You press one. My sources are saying there's a high probability. If it ain't him, guess what? Guess what, Karen?
What?
I'm still right. Press. I'm always right. If it ain't him, I'm still right. What is he doing there? But I think we all know
What?
what's going on.
What? Uh-huh.
All y'all favorite YouTubers just come out of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
No,
Uh-huh.
we don't take our kids to adult parties. Where they
Uh-huh.
gonna sleep at?
Oh, they gonna go home.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
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 Wake up, family.
It's the first of the month.
Wake up. A lot of these sisters being hush hush. They being hush hush. But the truth is, the women support women in their evilness. Why? Because women's God is Satan. That's why. Press 1, hit the like button, and subscribe. The women's God is Satan, where they feel they got more power and more of this, and they hold more secrets and can open more doors because they hold more. Nah, busted.
So the man God is who? Woman God is Satan. Who the man God? Who the man God? That's a
Puff Daddy
man's
just be
party.
adopting kids they find off the street. Did y'all hear about that one? Puff Daddy. Remember Ava and Puff Daddy? Press 1. No? I'll show you. Ava and P. Diddy. It's time. Y'all just been supporting terrorists. Mm-hmm. This is my favorite part of the movie where I just got to get up here and help y'all understand that you've been supporting homegrown terror. Like George Bush said, terror. These kids are not supposed to be awake during the freak off white party. Press 1. Who is this kid with the panda eye?
Panda.
Oh my goodness.
Panda.
Oh
Ooh.
my goodness. Who is this kid?
And that's a
And what
meaning
did
to
y'all
that
do?
too. It's a
Press
meaning
1.
to that.
I hope these kids ain't being drugged up, and that'll be the repercussions behind it. Press 1. We're not looking at this adults. We gotta look at this like adults now. Hit that like button and subscribe. We gotta look at this. We can't look at this like trolls and shit like that. You gotta look at this like adults. What is this kid doing at the all-white party? And you better not have no excuse neither. Press 1. You better not have a reason. That's how dangerous it is right now. You can't even have a reason. Hit the like button and subscribe.
It's nah that they there with 50
Party.
this time.
It's something about this party, y'all.
And they there with
As I
50
look
this
around,
time, Jackie.
and I'm looking at this party, and I'm looking at the people. I said, hold on. Who this motherfucking little boy?
And whoever was at these parties, y'all in trouble. The little girl said they was eating off people,
Yep.
drugged up, no sleep, panda eyes.
Yep.
Wow. That's how they do you?
Yep.
Wow. That's how they do children? Here, put this baby oil on. Press button. Here, put the baby oil on. Y'all, this is going to be terroristic. This is all bad. This is terror. This is the ones that's in the tunnels, family. These are the little boys. They all on the videos. Dancing. Press 1. Busted. If you want it, you got it. I know a lot of people don't like what I do. Yeah, but I'm just going to keep it 100. I'm just going to keep it 1. I just want you to know where my spirit at, what I'm looking at for today. I know it's heartbreaking. But guess what, Edward? You got to be a man. Guess what, Edward? You got to be a man. This should make you mad. Women, let the women be heartbroken. Let them be heartbroken. You supposed to be mad. Press 1. This is what's supposed to make you mad. You supposed to be so mad, you ready. Let the woman be heartbroken. Press 1. Let the men deliver justice. That makes sense? That's right. Let you supposed to get mad. So you can't do nothing until you get mad. You ain't gonna do nothing if you heartbroken. You know what you gonna do, Edward? Your knees gonna be buckling, and you're gonna grab the pillow and cry like your girl left you. That's what's just gonna happen when you heartbroken. But when you mad and got righteous anger, then righteous judgment is right around the way. That's it. hit the like button, and subscribe. You can't do nothing unless you get mad. Y'all telling me all these bodyguards and Choke No Joke and them didn't know them was little boys and little girls? Y'all gonna sit up there and tell on each other like we don't see y'all? Press 1. Hey man, look at y'all dumbasses now. Y'all gonna act like y'all wasn't press 1? I'm not distracted. Y'all don't make me get up. I'm walking around. Y'all in trouble. Yeah, y'all about to get that big knock on the door. Y'all was like, yeah, bullshit. My bad. I'm time traveling. That'll be coming up. My bad. Wrong time, wrong dimension. Press 1. Wrong dimension. Y'all going to hell and jail, whichever comes first. Don't be crying, looking in. Jay did this and he robbed Aim Dash. So the fuck what? Who cares? Choose better business partners with better business ethics. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Stop pulling us in the shit. I don't care. Press 1. That's all right, Edward. You can take notes, champ. I'm just, freestyling. You know me. I need somebody to, pass the rock too. But these little boys up on this screen, remember Crisscross? Imagine what they was doing. Oh my goodness. They probably drugging people up this whole damn time. I can sit up here on the internet and play videos like this all day. It's sweeps month. It's sweeps week. Man, fuck a sweeps week. Press 1. Told y'all this the biggest sweep ever. This bigger than OJ. Did you know that? No. Shout out to Karen Devine, Tracy Wilson, Jason Harris, Amanda, Ali Ware, Shiva, Justin Bergman. Shout out to y'all, pop dudes, all y'all who make this shit pop every day.
Okay. And to all the kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to.
Took them down.
Oh,
You need
oh,
Homeland Security. You either need them
You
or Top
heard
Flight
that?
Security or G14 Classified, which is like Men in Black type shit. Press 1.
Me and y'all should be extra tight. Okay, we gonna have DJ Cassidy right now get on the 1s and 2s. We fed y'all, we gave y'all some drinks, now it's time to enjoy life. This is a celebration of life. This is a legendary white party. It's the real white party. Make some noise if you've been here before.
Oh, y'all gonna do.
Okay. And to all the kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to. Okay?
Wow.
You got busted. Ain't nobody bigger than the program.
All of the so-called adults
Come on.
that is at that specific event, sitting there laughing and thinking that's
Facts.
cool and making noise, and they've been there before and they know what's going on. And
Wow.
I'm 24 years old, and if I hear somebody say, this gonna turn into something else, y'all can't be around for this, but y'all gonna want to come when y'all older, it can only mean sexual activities, drug activities, adult stuff. What is adult stuff? What could y'all do that kids don't need to be around and see? That don't even
You don't
add
gotta
up.
even tell kids that. What are you doing?
Right.
Hey, kids.
Right. When I'm a kid and I heard my mama say, hold on, y'all need to get out, this some grown fuck stuff, this adult stuff, I'm already knowing what it implies to. Just as a kid, I would know what that would imply to.
Come on.
So an adult, I
Hold
really
up.
know what that.
Hold up now. Hold up. We ain't gonna blame Diddy for that one. Who brought them kids there? Right? Who taking them home? Who brought them there? And who taking them home? And how you gonna tell them you got 1 hour? Then you tell them to get comfortable, but then I gotta go. So why you telling me to get comfortable? But they do. These parents, this is what these parents do. That's what these parents do. The kid, the parents got them dressed. That little boy don't look happy at all. He ain't having a good time anyway. It's sad, but that is the industry. We may not like the diddler, but goddamn it, and we don't like one, we should not like none. We cannot pick. We can't pick and choose just because this one got caught. It's a whole entire party there, right? And we also have to remember a lot of them are going home, right? A lot of them are not participating, but they were there. We can't ostracize everybody who's went to a white party. Some ain't go for the last half of the party. So we can't just look at pictures and say, oh, you was there, you was there. Damn near the whole industry parties have these damn parties, right? So we don't know who's guilty and who's not guilty, who just went because, hey, you got a lot of artists that and that Kango hat is ugly. I would say maybe that's probably why he looked unhappy. Is that why he looked unhappy? But we can't pick and we cannot pick and choose, baby. Like I said, you know, it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated, guys. It's not that complicated because the purpose of us watching these things because it trickles down the agendas that they are putting forth trickles down to the regular people. It trickles down to the regular people, right? It trickles down. Before we get hold on, I want to show y'all something, right? Hopefully it's I don't know if it's on here or not. I want to show you something. I don't know if it's on here. I don't know. I'm looking for something for y'all. Give me 1 second. It may not be on this channel. I don't know. Oh man, okay, hold on. I want to show y'all something now. Hold on. Eyes are coming. I'm just trying not to get a copyright strike, but I may get one anyway. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show y'all some more. I might catch a strike for this, but I want you guys to see this. I want you guys to see this, right? Because nobody talks about this, right? And this still pumps in billions of dollars, right? I'll talk about this for a second, right? Let's go. And this is for fair use for educational purposes only. And everything that I say on here is all alleged. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. It's all alleged. Let's go.
Year-old to a 14-year-old inexperienced, or am I telling you just as I say that? Is that what attracted him to you? The inexperienced.
This is not the one I wanted to see. So basically, I don't know what's on this one. But let's just see what it has on here. But let's go.
Yes. Thought, well, I'll just be with someone and teach her. I think a lot of older women would have put up with a lot of the things that went on. I listened to him and did what he said.
So I was on YouTube last night and I came across this video from Priscilla Presley doing an interview with Barbara Walters in 1985, where she was talking about her relationship with Elvis Presley. I'm January 8th, 1935 in Tupelo, Mississippi, to Vernon Elvis and Gladys Love. He was born in a 2-room shotgun
Vernon Elvis and Gladys Love.
style house that his father actually had built for the birth of him and his identical twin brother. His twin brother was named Jesse Garon Presley and was delivered 35 minutes before Elvis, unfortunately stillborn. Elvis was raised very closely to family full of grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins, and was extremely close to his parents, forming an especially close bond with his mother. He was very open about how close he was with his mom, and some people would regard this relationship as being strange. She was definitely the number one girl in his life, and he had dedicated his career to her. Throughout her life, Elvis would call her by pet names, and they communicated by baby talk. People thought it to be strange that Elvis even shared his mother's bed up until he was a young teen, but they actually didn't have a lot of money, so this was due to the fact that they were extremely poor and they couldn't afford 2 beds. It's said that it was agony for her to leave Elvis even for a moment with anyone else, to let anyone else touch him. This may perhaps have something to do with the fact that he was a twin and she lost the first baby. Elvis said, "My mama never let me out of her sight. I couldn't go down the creek with the other kids." When Elvis was a child, his father, Vernon, had moved from one job to the next and didn't have a lot of ambition. This caused the family to rely heavily on help from neighbors and government food assistance. They would later lose their home after Vernon was found guilty guilty of altering a check written by his landowner and sometime employer. He was jailed for 8 months while Gladys and Elvis moved in with relatives. In the late 40s, the family moved to Memphis, Tennessee, and after residing for nearly a year in roaming houses, they were finally granted a 2-bedroom apartment in the public housing complex known as the Lauderdale Courts. Elvis was 10 or 11 when he received his first guitar for his birthday, but at the time he was actually hoping for a rifle or a bicycle. Nonetheless, he ended up practicing and learning how to play, and he also enjoyed singing. But at the time, he was really shy and he didn't like singing in front of people, but he obviously later overcame that fear. And interesting enough, he actually got C's in music in school, which is hilarious to think about now considering he's one of the most well-known names in music. Apart from the C's, he would also get B's and sometimes A's. He was described as an average student. But in school, he was described as a loner and very shy, and he didn't really fit in with anybody or have a lot of friends. And he was made fun of a lot because he was known as a mama's boy. And speaking of his mom, during Elvis's career, she became really depressed and lonely, and she started to neglect her health. This perhaps might have something to do with the fact that she was really close with Elvis and she struggled with him being apart from her. Unfortunately, she started to drink every day, and this contributed to her declining health. She wanted her son to be successful, but it said that she didn't want him to be so successful that he would be apart from her. She would later be diagnosed with liver problems, and her condition would worsen so much that she got admitted to a hospital. At this time, Elvis was actually fulfilling his military obligations, but got emergency leave to see her. She would die 2 days later on August 14th, and Elvis was so upset by this death, he would sob and cry hysterically and was grieving constantly. The previous year, in the spring of 1957, was when Elvis Presley was 22 years old and had purchased the home that is known as Graceland. He purchased it for just over $100,000. This would obviously be a huge deal to Elvis because growing up, he was poor, his family did not have a lot of money, and they really struggled. So for him to be able to purchase a mansion in 1957 at only the
See, I want to show the other one. How did he get that money? She skipped the fact, right? She's skipping the fact that he went to the black churches. She's skipping the fact that he watched the black people play and learned from them and stole their songs, right? It's a lot of things she's skipping. That's why she's narrating it, right? But let's see.
age of 22 was a big deal. Now, before Elvis met Priscilla, he had already been grooming young girls. First, let's back up to when Elvis was set up to meet Natalie Wood, who was 18 while he was 21, but she was allegedly too old for him at the time. This relationship was set up because they were both young starlets, and it's just one of those situations where their managers thought that it would look good. Natalie would later make comments about how his relationship with his mother really creeped her out. Natalie had been taken to Elvis' parents' house in Memphis, where he introduced her to his parents. Natalie didn't like Gladys, and Gladys did not like Natalie. She allegedly made up an excuse to leave the house as soon as possible, and later she broke up with Elvis. Now, in the 50s, before Elvis met Priscilla, he is said to have had a 15-year-old girlfriend, as well as allowing multiple 14-year-old little girls onto his tour bus. Now, we're going to first talk about this alleged incident that took place in 1956 with a 14-year-old victim by the name of Jackie Rowland. Her mother, Marguerite, took her to see an Elvis concert in Jacksonville, Florida in 1956, and they were super excited that they got invited backstage. Now, Marguerite was concerned because Elvis took her daughter Jackie off to the side room. So a few minutes later, she said that she opened the door to find Elvis teaching her daughter to kiss in a grown-up way. Elvis seemed completely unfazed by this and asked Marguerite if he could take her daughter to a bar. Marguerite alleges that she told Elvis that her little girl was underage and that she would be coming home with her. Before she left, she said that Elvis made Jackie a promise saying that when you grow up, you are going to be mine. There were 3 other adolescent girls, including a 13-year-old girl named Frances Forbes. It's alleged that she began hanging around the gates of Elvis's home when she was 13 years old, and she said that he didn't pay attention to her then, but when she turned 14, that is when he noticed her. She said that 14 was a magical age with Elvis. She had two 14-year-old friends by the name of Gloria Mowell and Heidi Hazen. All three of them were invited to a private pajama party in Elvis's bedroom. It was there that he taught the girls how to put on eye makeup the way he liked it. It's alleged that they would do play fighting, tickling, and even kissing. It's alleged that in 1957, Elvis asked his agent to procure more girls for him. There was an incident where he supposedly brought 3 young girls into his bedroom. All of them ended up naked, but Elvis stayed in his underwear and that they were kissing and he was fondling them. Eventually, he fell asleep with his arms around them as his records played in the background. Now, it's alleged that these young fans would end up upset because Elvis would never actually have sex with any of them. Now, of course, these are just alleged incidences, but when you hear about them, it's not that surprising when you know the details to Elvis and Priscilla's relationship. Priscilla was born Priscilla Ann Wagner at Brooklyn Naval Hospital in Brooklyn on May 24th, 1945, to her mother, Anna Lillian Iverson, and her father, James Frederick Wagner. When Priscilla was only 6 months old, her father died in a plane crash. Her mother would later remarry a United States Air Force officer, and this caused the family to have to move a lot. This was difficult for her as a child because she never had consistent friendships and always had to make new ones just to lose them again. The family moved around the states, but later ended up moving to West Germany, staying in a hotel called Helene Hotel. Now, the family remained there for 3 months, but had to relocate due to it being too expensive. This is when they found an apartment to rent, but later after moving in, they allegedly discovered that it was a brothel, but decided to stay anyways. Now, when Priscilla met Elvis, it was September 13th, 1959, and she was only 14 years old. She met Elvis at a party at his rented home in Bad Nauheim, Germany.
And then there was a guy who was there, and he said, "Do you like Elvis Presley?" And I said, "Well, who doesn't like Elvis?" "Yeah, I do. He's a friend of mine, and I go over, a lot on the weekends, my wife and I. And would I, like to go?" And there were a couple of girls there, and some guys.
This is where things begin to get really weird with Elvis and Priscilla's relationship. It started.
And you know what's crazy? You like how they justify, oh, the girls don't have no clothes on, right? No clothes. All these little 14-year-olds allegedly don't have any clothes on. They're playing tickling and kissing and all this stuff. He's in his underwear, right? But they justify, oh, but he didn't do nothing with them, right? Now, when it comes down to our people, they will be crucified, right? But when it comes down to him, oh, he didn't do nothing. But he got a bunch of little girls playing with each other, right? They're playing with each other. And you're going to leave me, and he got just watching them, putting makeup on them, but you're going to justify it. How would you know that? See, I'm telling you. And they knew all of this, and that man still to today profit off of our forefathers' money. That's why Michael Jackson bought Elvis catalog, because that catalog did not belong to Elvis, right? It never belonged to him. It belonged to us. But nobody talks about that, right? Even the Beatles took a lot of our songs. Michael Jackson bought that catalog too, right? He was not ostracized at all. Where was the I'm telling you, this been going on for a very long time. We're gonna look at Sammy Davis. We're gonna go back in time to see how long, to our knowledge, how long it's been going on, right? But we're gonna finish watching it because it's not that long. But I want you to see this is the fucking entertainment world for you. These people do whatever they want. And when they want to crucify you, then you on fire. If they don't want to crucify you, you could go on with life, just like Elvis.
The very first night that they met. Elvis allegedly asked her, "What do we have here? What are you, about a junior or senior in high school?" That's when she told him that she was in the 9th grade, and he chuckled and said, "Why, you're just a baby." Later on that night, she said that she could tell that Elvis was trying to get her attention while he was playing music. She said she noticed that the less of a response she showed, the more that he would sing, and she could tell that it was just for
How do celebrities like Justin Bieber and The Rock generate hundreds of millions of dollars? It's actually not what you think.
her. She was shocked that Elvis was actually trying to impress her.
And I was introduced to him, and he got up and he said, "Well, what do we have here?" And the first thing he did was start teasing me about my nose. I already felt very much like a child there. Everyone was in their 20s, and here I was, and I was afraid to tell my age. I concealed it until he asked me, what grade I was in. I told him I was in the 9th grade, but he didn't put two and two together at all.
There's other comments that she's made where she said she was wearing a little sailor dress that night. Priscilla would be invited back to his house on numerous occasions, but on the 3rd night was when he invited her upstairs to be alone, assuring her, "I swear I'll never do anything to harm you. I'll treat you like a sister." Priscilla was quoted telling People magazine, something in his Southern upbringing had taught him that the right girl was to be saved for marriage. I was that girl. So Priscilla and Elvis started this very strange relationship when she was 14 years old and he was 24. That age gap is huge.
You write in your book, you're 14. Elvis would take me into his bedroom, and then we would kiss long, deep, passionate kisses, and his caresses would leave me weak with desire. Yet he never tried to go further than kissing her.
No. An agreement, I guess, he made with himself that the woman that he decided to take for his wife, he was going to keep her that way until he married her.
Keep her a virgin no matter what.
Right. It was a very protective relationship from the very beginning. I don't know what it was about him, but he kind of took me under his arm and nourished me in many ways.
I remember being 14. Nothing about a 14-year-old should be with a grown man, okay? It was really weird because in this interview, she is talking about how he wouldn't even have sex with her because he wanted to marry somebody who was a virgin. So he was waiting to have sex with her until he could marry her. But then she was also saying things like he would black out all of the curtains and get the room super, super cold. And they would just lay in there for weeks together. She said that it was extremely lonely, which gave me the impression that she didn't want to just be in there for weeks doing nothing.
There were times when you and Elvis spent days in the bedroom. Freezing bedroom, he liked it very cold. Windows with blackout drapes so no sunlight entered. Day after day.
Mm-hmm. It went into weeks. Yes, we stayed like that. We had our food delivered by the door. It was cold. I mean, he did like it cold, and it was dark, and it could get real lonely. And that's how he liked it at times.
We had we truly lived in a bubble. I just kind of followed, what he did. I mean, you lived his life. You honestly didn't have your own life. You lived his life. You saw the movies he wanted to see. You listened to the music he listened to. Go to places that he would go. You really kind of lost yourself.
It's this man who is preying on a child and is like, "I want you to be pure." It's like he was building it up to be something that he wanted it to be. It's so creepy. When they got together, her parents had to okay this, and they basically sold their daughter to him, to be honest with you. They're like, "Elvis is famous and got a lot of money, so we will just let her schooling fall apart and she can go and be with Elvis." I saw somebody leave a comment on this video, and they were basically like, her parents saw that she would have better opportunity with Elvis than going to school.
You were 14 years old. Elvis was 24. How did your parents allow a 14-year-old baby to be with this then superstar?
It was not easy on my parents. First of all, it was just an innocent meeting.
Elvis did ask you back, and you saw him again and again, and you would get home very late at night and be exhausted the next day when you had to go to school. Mm-hmm. And your parents let you go again and again.
I didn't want to go to school, or I said I wouldn't go to school. Please let me, he'd be out of my life after 6 months, and, don't ruin my life, because I really cared. And he came to the house, and he was charming. He was wonderful, and my family had a lot of faith in him.
I mean, this is something that has happened in the past. I've heard other stories like this where parents let their children be with older men. Like there's like a whole child bride situation that even happens in America where they will let their underage children marry old men because it benefits them in some way. Her parents probably were like, oh, he's this famous guy, let's let her go off with him. Priscilla was groomed by Elvis, and her parents allowed it. So when she was 15 years old, she wanted to move to Memphis to be with Elvis, and she said her parents let her go because they were like, oh, well, she may do it anyway.
They were going through it. They were having a hard time with this, but I was in love, and they were caught between, well, if we don't let her go, you know, she'll sneak off and do it, or she'll catch a plane and go. My mother would cry and go, I don't know what to do. I feel badly because I did go through a lot.
Do you think your parents should have let you go to Memphis?
Yes.
You can hear her giving like excuses for her parents in this interview as if they didn't do anything wrong. You're a parent of a 15-year-old. You're still their parent. They may not be a little kid anymore, but you're still their parent. You still have influence over what they do. And you can absolutely tell a 15-year-old they cannot do something like this. Priscilla told People magazine, declaring his intentions honorable, he swore that he loved and needed and respected me. In fact, he couldn't live without me, he said, intimidating that one day we'd marry. Now, Priscilla did actually move in with his father, Vernon, and his stepmother. While she was there, she was attending an all-girls school called Immaculate Conception Cathedral High School in Memphis. But even though she lived with his father and stepmother, she still spent so much time at Graceland with Elvis that she basically just lived there. And even stranger, Elvis was moving his love interest to Memphis, telling her parents, hey, she should go to school here. Like, when you're a grown man, do you not see that it's strange if you're bringing your girlfriend to live near you while she's also attending high school? I have this theory that Priscilla maybe tries to protect the legacy of Elvis a little bit. I'm not entirely sure that I believe that she just stayed with his parents. I kind of have a feeling that maybe they said that she was staying at his parents' house, but it was more of just a front. And I think that she was staying at Graceland more than they were letting on. Something about this situation shows me that he had some weird stuff up in his brain, that he felt that he could connect more with someone who was a 14-year-old child, that he would be hanging around them. So Elvis seemed to be extremely strange about...
Now, let's not... Of course, it's $1 billion business, right? Y'all want y'all daughters to have the best in life, right? Y'all don't mind giving it to these old perverts. This been happening for centuries. This been happening. These people is this thing been happening for centuries. Now, you brought up R. Kelly, right? Both of their mothers passed away, right? They got a lot in common. Faith Baby. And then they both went into a feeble state of mind. Like they really got an arrested development. And they started looking at these young girls to replace their mothers. Well, R. Kelly would be a genius. He would not be, because he done stole everybody's music. But we're gonna call him a prodigy just because, even though he stole the music, that's him singing and that's him dancing, right? But it's no coincidence their birthdays are on the same day. What are the chances him and Elvis' birthday is January 8th? Their birthdays are the same day also. What is the coincidence? And they have the same damn near the same identical life. But one is sitting in jail and one, nothing happened to him. The other one still brings in damn near $1 billion a year. They playing my song. Lord, please don't let me get a copyright strike from the music or for the video, right? But we're going to, each video, every time we watch a video, we're going to take it back because Baby, this been going on for so long. So long. Well, let's go. I got to put this on mute again.
Sex and how he was with these girls. He wanted them very young and he wanted them to be virgins and pure. And with Priscilla, it said that he wasn't intimate with her for years. They would hang out in the bed together, they would kiss, they would cuddle, but they would never be intimate because Elvis wanted to marry somebody that was a virgin, but he wasn't.
Why would you tell? Why would you want that man to go to jail and he the money maker? Why would anybody put the money maker in jail? I'm just saying. Of course we didn't do nothing until I turned 18. We just chilling. He done changed my whole image, right? Telling me what to wear, what to drink, what. He done groomed the heck out of me, but saved me till I turned 18. And we supposed to believe this shit, right? We supposed to believe this shit. Exactly. Even in the Bible, they was going around selling them damn women. They said it's the first profession in the world, right? Selling women. And then you want to call them Jezebels when these men has been corrupting these women, right? No. Let me take that back. When adults been corrupting these young girls, right? They've been corrupting these young girls. This is what adults have done to kids. So now that they're older, we crucify them for being over sexualized. Instead of taking them in and loving them and hugging them and telling them they don't have to do this, but they've been over sexualized since, as you see, 14. And then you have these dirty old men to raise a hypersexual girl. Remember, you got the first 7 years of a child's life, right? To mold them. Because them part of the years is whatever you put into them. That's why we have a lot of over-sexualized females. But that's another story, another topic, right?
Wasn't ready to marry her yet. But it's so strange to have a young girl come live with you and to not have an intimate relationship, but be love interests and to be as controlling as Elvis was, which we're going to get into here soon, to claim that you're going to treat her like a sister. So they just continued this extremely bizarre relationship where Elvis would have Priscilla be groomed to do extremely disturbing things. She also said that they would take like explicit photos, like acting out his fantasies, and that she didn't think that there was anything weird or creepy about it.
When Elvis took dozens and dozens of Polaroid pictures acting out your fantasies, all different kinds of fantasies, you learn to turn him on sexually, even though you never had intercourse. Under no circumstances were his ideas or playfulness ever perverted.
No.
Do you feel the same way today now that you're older and you look back?
No.
It was so strange watching how Priscilla talked about Elvis. She said because he had so much money and he could just replace all of his things, that if he was watching TV and he didn't like what was on the TV, he would just shoot it.
We hear a lot about that temper.
Yes, he did have a temper. He did. It was unpredictable. It's funny now when you think about it, because his temper was always, I think, bursts of it's frustration, but I think because he had the power and the money to destroy, he could just replace it like that.
I mean, if Elvis didn't like a performer on television, he would go bang, bang, and shoot the television set. Then it would be all gone.
Yes, he'd just blow them off the air. And then television would be placed like that.
Sometimes when he was irrational, he did hurt you. He once gave you a black eye. He once threw a chair at you. You didn't like something he sang.
No.
And he threw a chair at you.
And then it had records on it, and the records went all over the place.
Priscilla has also expressed that Elvis would just pull out a whenever he got mad. Not only would he pull out a weapon if he got mad at the TV, but he would just pull it out in general. She told The Guardian in 2015, "It's funny now, but scary at first. Very scary. There was no warning. Maybe he was in a bad mood that day, or maybe he would just see someone he didn't particularly care for, so he'd just pick up the gun." In 1986, Priscilla had revealed in her memoir that once Elvis had forced himself on her. This occurred after he suspected that she was cheating on him. Priscilla said that he said to her, "This is how a real man makes love to a woman." There's this clip where she's saying all this awful stuff about Elvis, and Barbara Walters was like, "What did you even like about him?" or "What was even good about him?" or something like that, because she's just saying all of this bad stuff. Another thing that she talked about was how Elvis drugged her. Like, she was like falling asleep at school and stuff like that, so he gave her drugs to help her stay awake, and she said it as if he was trying to help her.
In Germany, when you had trouble getting up for classes, Elvis gave you Dexedrine. First time you'd seen pills.
I didn't know what was going on as far as, pills or what they were, sleeping pills. I mean, he gave them to me to be helpful, to say, look, if it's really getting really bad and you're not doing well, take a couple of these. But he was very cautious about them. And then he said, don't take them a lot, and just take them if you really need them.
Gave you 2 pills. Placidil was it called? And you almost died. And he didn't call a doctor.
Well, he forgot, I think, the fact that I had never taken pills, and he had given me 2 because he was used to taking 2. It didn't bother him. And he gave them to me. And I was knocked out for about 2 days.
He not only groomed this child, but he then drugged this child. You'll find so many interviews of Priscilla Presley talking extremely fondly of Elvis. And like I said, I believe that she's just really wanting to preserve his legacy. Maybe it benefits her in some way. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, because if all of these things are true, and I believe that they are, if this is what helps her thrive in her life, I say go for it. But some of the things that Elvis did to Priscilla Presley was he once slapped her in the forehead because he saw that she had wrinkles from the facial expression that she was making. And he told her to stop doing it so that she wouldn't get wrinkles on her forehead. And Elvis wasn't only violent towards Priscilla. He also was violent towards his 20-year-old fiance when he was 41 years old, where he literally shot a gun at her. Also, Elvis would control the way that Priscilla dressed. She was actually naturally a blonde, which I didn't know because all the pictures I had ever seen of her, she had really dark hair and dark eyebrows, but she was a blonde, but he was obsessed with dark-haired women. So not only did he dye his own hair black, but he would have her dye her hair black as well. And he also controlled the way that she dressed and what she wore. He wanted her always to look nice, and he really liked them to color coordinate their outfits. He wanted them to look a certain way and to match. There's even pictures where after they had their daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, that she's all dressed up, full face of makeup and a dress, heels and everything, with her newborn baby that she just gave birth to. Elvis wanted them to look a certain way at all times.
Elvis controlled your looks, your clothes, your hair, your makeup. He controlled you totally. Is that accurate?
Mm-hmm. I was definitely under a spell of what I thought was love.
Elvis had this idea that always looking good for each other, always making sure that that never lapsed. We cared for each other, loved each other, had fun with each other, but never to get so relaxed that I liked you the way you were before.
It really reminds me of Kanye West, like how Kanye West was with Kim, where he was very controlling with what she wore. It's also said that he was extremely obsessed with the idea of virgins. He was really weird about stuff, like sex stuff. And he also had this thing where he couldn't be intimate with somebody who was a mother.
Yes. You think the baby was conceived in your wedding?
I would say so.
And here you have this beautiful baby. Now you find that your husband doesn't want to go to bed with you.
Yes, Elvis had a hard time dealing with mother and the little girl that I was to him. But he was a father to me. He was my mentor.
Priscilla also expressed in this interview that one of the things that just ended their relationship was that he would get so drugged up on these pills, he would like fall asleep before they could do anything. And she's like, I literally can't do this anymore. So she ended up leaving him.
I kissed his hand, then each finger, then his neck, then his face. But I waited too long. His sleeping pills had taken effect. Another lonely night. How could you stand that?
I didn't. There weren't too many more nights that I could take. You can just be so much to someone. I mean, I was everything to him. I loved him. I love him today. But there's times that you have to think of yourself. And I didn't want to go along with the program anymore.
I don't know how I had never heard all of this before. Elvis was a creep. I didn't know this. Like, I need to pick a new favorite Christmas song. Like, I don't even know what to pick at this point. I'm extremely upset about it, to be honest with you. If you guys are surprised to hear this stuff like I am, let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys are unaware, I have members content. Definitely consider becoming a member. Hit that join button if you guys would like to.
There's another version of this, right? And it also showed where he had an eating obsession, right? That's why you had the fat Elvis. That's why you had the fat Elvis, right? He had a very bad eating obsession. And then he took drugs for that, right? And then ate, and he ate a lot. Wow. Right? So he ended up going on the toilet bowl, right? He ended up leaving off this earth on the toilet bowl. That was his last shizit. But her mother must have said to her, look at the condition you in, right? Because he didn't have to do anything else for her. He ruined her life. So Lisa Marie was the meal ticket. That was her, for everything that she went through in life. Lisa Marie was the meal ticket. Like, Ninja, you ain't got to bother me no more. My meal ticket is right here. You know what I'm saying? But the bad part about it is, and now the granddaughter is making books. I mean, her Lisa Marie's son passed away, but she still had the other daughter, and she got the twins. But so they are still profiting. So she took, her mother trained her to take that abuse because it was going to pay off later, right? And it damn sure did pay off later. And then when people hear these type of stories, right? When they hear these type of stories, they let their children go through this because they figure it's going to pay off, right? Let me send you over there. You get a record contract. You get to have the life we never had, because he didn't live that long. I think he was still 30 or 40 something years old when he passed. All that money went to his daughter. So, but you gotta ask yourself. They said that when he passed, his buns looked like pincushions. Ew, Angela, ew. Right. So I don't. This thing's been going on. Well, I don't want her picture here. Let me take her picture out before that becomes the thumbnail, right? And before that becomes the thumbnail, right? Let me see who I want to become the thumbnail, but it will not be her, right? But we definitely
even tell kids that. What are you doing?
We're gonna definitely finish this we're gonna definitely finish this video tomorrow. But I just wanted to show you guys. Look at Mr. Dame Dash. All right, we leave that right there. So don't worry, we're gonna go down this rabbit hole. We're gonna make it down this rabbit hole, because we gotta even get to the Flip Wilsons. We gotta get to the Flip Wilsons, the Sammy Davis Juniors. We gotta get to the Rat Pack, baby, the whole entire industry, right? But these are the people that they want you to see. If the party is full, there's a lot of people you ain't gonna see. That's how you know the parties wasn't really theirs. And even though Puffy did the party, it wasn't his party, right? It's whomever got the real money parties. It's sad to say, but technically they're just hosting the party, right? The same way he made people think Ciroc was his, but in all reality, Ciroc was not his. They put our black people, not our black people, but they put our entertainers as the face, right? And when it's on tape, that's for them to blackmail you later. But the stuff that certain rooms, there are no cameras. We would never know. We would never know. But we definitely got to finish this up tomorrow. I might come on twice tomorrow. I don't know. I really don't know. But I thank all of you guys for being here. I'm so glad y'all came over here on this side of town, because Lord knows I need the watch hours, right? I need the watch hours. Parents like to live vicariously through their children. Yeah. Even the ones who don't, they pimp them out, right? Because that's their bill ticket. But I'm gonna have to leave y'all with this song.
In the land of real, there's a love that's true. Sugar love is her name, spreading sweetness too. Her voice like velvet, smooth as a summer breeze. A podcast, the soundtrack to everybody's ears. Sugar love, she's the queen of soul. A podcast, the place where the stories unfold. News and entertainment with a touch so sweet. She's the heartbeat of the community's beat. She brings the news with flavor like a cup of hot tea. Uncovering stories, bringing light to what we see. With her infectious laughter, she uplifts every soul. Sugar love, she's the one who makes us feel whole. She's the one who makes us feel whole. In the land of real, there's a love that's true. Sugar love is her name, spreading sweetness too. Her voice like velvet, smooth summer breeze, a podcast, a soundtrack to everybody's ears. Sugar Love, she's the queen of soul. Ooh, yeah. A podcast, a place where the stories unfold. Ooh, yeah. News and entertainment with a touch so sweet. She's the heartbeat of the community's beat. She brings the news with flavor like a cup of hot tea. Uncovering stories, bringing light to what we see. With her infectious laughter, she uplifts every soul. Sugar Love, she's the one who makes us feel whole. She's the one who makes us feel whole.